Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Thursday. Glad you're with us. Such a special show tonight. We like to bring it on Thursdays. We like to bring it every single day, don't we? Except Tuesdays. We have an incredible lineup that actually is going to be some brand new, some discounts, some really, really cool personalized pieces. You know I love personalized jewelry. I think we all do, and right now it is so chic to have something custom to you or to your loved one as a gift recipient. We've actually got something new for you that we have never done, believe it or not, ever. Isn't that amazing that we can still continue to bring you pieces that you've never seen here before? We actually have a really beautiful custom designed for you in your choice of gold color and your choice of initial. We're going to bring you our block letter initial necklace. It's a full necklace with diamonds in your initial, and it is stunning. And of course, you're going to choose your favorite gold color, and you're going to get a big value. So that's on the way. Looking forward to that. And we'll do that right at the top of the hour, next hour. So about 59 minutes from now. We also have, if you'll remember, once we did some earrings actually with the initial style. So we'll bring those back for you as well if you want the matching earrings to go with your beautiful necklace. And actually the earrings are super cool because since you're picking two, we decided let you get whatever you want, meaning you can mix and match. So you don't have to get the same letter 2 times over. So we've actually got, I want you to just think about if you're doing some gift giving or some gift shopping, or you want to treat yourself to something special and personal to you. We've got an hour to think about what you might want in your initials. So I'll just give you a heads up. I mean, obviously initials are chic, and you can obviously go with your first or last, but also I think it's really fun to do something that may be a little bit unusual or a little unexpected. So give you some time to think about that. Next hour, we'll bring you that gorgeous brand new necklace, and it's perfect for gift giving, not only from a personal standpoint, but also from a standpoint of it's affordable. So we're bringing that as well. We also have a white diamond ring today. We actually have a 1/2 carat white diamond and a VS stone. Also a fabulous, okay, I know how popular these have been. We have an incredible star necklace. It's the same star that we've seen in a ring. And then we even had the matching earrings this past weekend. Was it weekend? Or actually, I think it was on, was it Wednesday? No, Wednesday was yesterday. Was it yesterday? Either way, I don't know what's going on. I can't keep my shows straight anymore. I think it's all because I had those days off last week. Anyway, doesn't matter. We have the star earrings, we have the star rings, so now we're bringing you the matching necklace, okay? So if you're a lover of those kite cuts put together in the white diamonds, and then with those, remember it's got the pink diamonds all the way around it. That's going to be coming out today in a necklace. Also, diamond lovers, we got a tennis bracelet for you. Our 520 is back. So if you've missed out on our largest size of diamond tennis bracelets, we've had a 369. We've had something in the 4 carat range, and now we've got the return of the 520 for you as well. So lots to get to here, and of course that's only just a little sampling. We also have an incredible wheel of 3 Tanzanites, all over 7 carats. It's my trio of 7, and we're going to bring you the most incredible value. So if you're really into the bigger stones in blooming black Ds, stay with us to see what that's all about. It's going to be an usher and an oval and a pear shape. So it's all gorgeous mountings, and the price tag is unbelievable. So we're going to treat a lot of you to some very large blue wing black Ds, and then there are a couple of other wheels as well that we're going to be getting to. So a lot to see on the show. 3 big hours live from Los Angeles. If there's anything we can help you with or find for you or custom made for a future show, you let me know. Well, holler at us and we'll get working on that. So I'm going to start the show tonight with something spectacular, and I don't even want to say what it is yet, because otherwise we would play this. I think if we just left it up to a guessing game, I think we'd be here for the next 3 hours just guessing what this stone is, because it's so unexpected. But let's take a look at it. It's item number 3694. And I know it's new, so there is no, like, the graphics are not going to spoil it for us. Tony sometimes plays spoiler, right? If like, yeah, if it's been here before and then the graphics pop up, oh, there it is. So let me show you what we have here, because this is a super stunner of a stone. And it's a little bit of that mystery, because even if I told you what stone this is right off the bat, you'd probably go, but I don't see them usually look like that. This is really special. And just yesterday, we had this heart-shaped yellow diamond. It was so beautiful. This is not a yellow diamond, but it is a really rare form of its generally family of gems. It's a carat 65 heart shape, and it is glittering and gleaming and clean and neon. This is like what I would say is a true neon stone, where you actually have that green yellow, like it's like a highlighter, right? Which we all know what a highlighter is meant to do. The intention of a highlighter is to really highlight something and bring your attention towards it. And that's exactly what this stone color does. Now, it's a Carat 65 mystery stone with 35 points and diamonds around it that are showcasing the heart shape. It is beautiful. It is rare. It is one only. And how about we just go ahead? I'd love to give you hints. But the one hint is this stone doesn't normally look like this. It's not usually this color. It is from Africa. It is one of the bigger gem families out there in the world. It is okay, this would be the one that gives it away. January birthstone. So this is actually, instead of being a yellow diamond or even could be like a look of a speen or even a chrysoberyl, right? It's actually a garnet. But again, think about what kind of garnet gives that color, right? So more specifically, it's part of this great rare collection. We've had 2 stones this past couple of weeks that is part of the Molly Garnet family. So usually when they're a different color or darker or almost even brown, this has got that really sharp, beautiful stone color. Now it's a heart shape and it's rare. You do get that Carat 65. It's a one only. It's in the yellow gold now. We can switch that for you if you'd like. What a very, very big night ahead of gorgeous jewelry and a lot of affordable. I will tell you, even the pieces that aren't necessarily like under $1,000 are affordable for what they are. So it's just a night to like really, again, we'll remind you with one of a kinds. I had a heartbreaking story just last night about a caller who's like, I missed out on the Morganite. How did I do that? I know better. So again, dial in early when you see something you love so that you can be there because the price is right all the time, right? And we're going to blow it out right now where it should be, listen, it should be $899, and that is very fair. Very fair for an exotic stone of this color. And if you're lucky enough to have, I know we had a couple of rings. This, actually, I have a ring a little bit later, but even that's a darker, more orangey yellow. This is really that bright pop of neon. It is so stunning, and it is not $899. Watch this on the hand here. We'll show it to you there. We'll give you a measurement on it as well. And then we're going to get you ready. And remember, if you wanted to, it's really, I mean, it's not even about, guys, it's not about the actual gold color because that's really more or less hidden by the diamonds. But as a point of reference here on the size, I mean, just look at that. You've got over a ½ an inch with the bail. The actual piece, the heart shape with the halo is a ½ an inch. Then you've got a little extra with the bail. So reaching towards that 3/4 of an inch mark here. But it's a really, really stunning example of what that Molly Garnet's all about. And here's what we're going to do to make it affordable and not even $899 affordable either. So this is going to be a fun one for you. Dial in on the early side. There it is against the skin tone. So you can kind of see that subtle halo where it truly is the halo design, where it's actually a little bit of distance between the stone itself and the diamonds surrounding it. And it is not $888 or $799 or $699. This is a beauty, and take a look at it one more time up close. I just think that is one of the more, you know, we don't think of garnets unless it's really demontoid as that super brilliant dispersive stone, but this certainly is. It's got all the dispersion, and I hate to block those diamonds like that, but again, these are the smallest tweezers I've got. And maybe if I hold it by the bail, it'll do a little dance, but that's better. And you can really see those bigger diamonds now, those beautiful round brilliants going around and around. Make it $599 to start with the love here on a Thursday night. And really, really hoping that you're feeling the love of jewelry tonight, because we're going to make it awfully affordable so that all of those desires, all that your heart desires, if you will be affordable, will be fabulous, will be, again, some real specialty rarities that you don't always see. So it is our heart shape, Molly Garnet, and that is going to be only $599 for the first caller. And again, to that point I was making, you can change the gold if you want to. I think it's going to be a subtle difference as far as if it's in yellow versus white. But again, a super, super way to get exactly what you choose there and some of that lively, bright rarity from the Garnet family without being the more traditional, you know, demontoids. And, you know, that's really the stone we rely on in the Garnet family to give us high dispersion levels and a lot of sparkle and shine. But this is certainly giving that demontoid a run for its money here. So beautiful stone, $599. Let us know if you'd like that one. We're going to move on. I've got this really big opal, and it's that really intense blue. Sometimes opals are really pretty when they give you all the colors, and we'll see those tonight. But I also have a stone here that gets up into that rarity of Lightning Ridge black opal when it's actually, is it black opal or is it blue opal? Because it's got all of these great, great tones of these bright blues that then still gives you this kind of really neon kind of glow to it. It's really like a cobalt kind of shine here. And this is item number 2574. It's brand new as well. Welcome to Thursday. We're glad you're here. If you got any requests for us, please be absolutely just welcome to call in anytime and give us those as well. Or if you see something you love, you just dial early, like a Carat 95 in this beautiful mounting, which we saw just last evening with an aqua. This is the same mounting, but in yellow gold. You've got a Carat 95 in the black opal, 73 points in the diamonds, and it is lovely. Wait till you see it on the hand, because that's when I think the designer element of this really shines through. And it's an incredible buy. What can I say? It's a Carat 95. Sometimes opals are just measured in their dimension. This is actually where you've got that carat weight. So it's a big testament to how large and impressive that stone is. And very rarely do we see opals that big in the 2 carat, because remember, they're going to look double what they weigh. So if it's already 2, then it's going to look like 4. And this is that beautiful. Let me move it a little bit more here so you can really see what I'm talking about with this almost like, I mean, little like a blue lightning kind of look here. This really amazing neon blue, and you can see it's black opal through and through. This is from the Lightning Ridge mine. It's all natural. As a matter of fact, they actually, I think this is really intriguing. It's got the blue color actually even through the back. So sometimes you're going to see more of a muted, like a matte finish from the actual host rock or the natural origins of the stone where they don't polish it. This may look, I mean, honestly, it's hard to, they polish the back. That's not something you usually see with opals. So, and it's still blue through the back. So kind of an intriguing look at it. And again, natural through and through, no doublets, no triplets ever here. But this one, that's got a $19.99 price tag, is not going to be anywhere near that. We'll try it on for you here very, very quickly for you so you can get an idea. And again, it's kind of like an intriguing way to do, I mean, I do have tanzanites and I do have blue sapphires, and this is very much now you get a better feel for it when you really see the glows that has, right? Now you can see that amazing glow of that stone. You see how it's a little bit ethereal and a little bit of that brighter blue as you move it, almost like a, you know, like those, I mean, it's an elevated move ring if ever there was one, right? I mean, that kind of beautiful way. It doesn't change color, but it's shifting, and you see that almost Chatoyan effect that this stone is bringing to you. Now, this is a different phenomenon. It's play of color, but it's not even $19.99. We'll make this so easy. How about we do it for $999 just to send it out really, really quick here and get the show rocking, okay? Because it's going to be that rocking night here. We've got that initial piece coming up at the top of the hour, which is going to really, I don't know if this is the day to do it with as few operators as we have, but, you know, it'll be all right. We'll figure it out. Maybe Tony and I will go back out there and we'll try our hands at answering phones, you know, do all that. But $9.99 for the opal. What a special piece that is. And let us know. We'll give it 30 seconds. We got to roll. We've got a very, very special wheel coming up in this first hour. I have got some of the biggest markdowns I've seen on a wheel in a very long time. So stick around for that. And then let's see, I can come a little closer. You'll see some of that nuanced type of, it's almost like, you know, looks like, if you could, like electricity inside that stone, where you see the outlines of the brighter blues kind of mixing with that deeper cobalt base that you have there. And I do have Morganite in a, we got some fabulous rings yesterday. I've got a beautiful pendant here that's designer in the Morganite, so we'll share that with you as well. And then there is a crystal opal pendant, so if you like all the colors, we've got that beautiful crystal opal. It's a big piece. And then I do have a new, I mean brand new Paraíba that is over the 2 carat mark. And it's got that style, that influence of the 3 stones. So for my Paraíba lovers, you want to stay right here with us tonight and be sure you see this amazing Paraíba that we have. And don't forget that Molly Garnet's here too. All right, let's move. $9.99. If you melt it down, like, you know those stores that you'll like drive by the strip mall and there's like a little watch repair shop or a little jewelry store, right? And they have the big banner out front that says "We Buy Gold." You know, that's where I think you would make out like a bandit here, just on that ring alone, when you've got that much gold presence to it. And then, yeah, you keep the diamonds, you keep the opal. It's one of those like, that price seems a little odd for that kind of size there. All right, next up, we're going to move. We got a lot to show you, and we have that diamond piece coming up for you. Hope you can stay with us. The diamond initials are coming. We have the earrings to match. We have a gorgeous Asher-cut Tanzanite. We have rubellite earrings, which are super, super rare. And, you know, we love our rubellites, but earrings, that's a whole nother story. And then we do have that star design coming up shortly. We'll get to that in the next few minutes because I know we're all anxious to see what that's all about. One of our best values, and I've got a great blue sapphire, but I also have, I really have to show you this emerald, because this emerald, when it comes to breaking down value, and just one of the, have you noticed we haven't seen a lot of emeralds? We haven't seen too many lately. We're really, again, there are certain stones like every stone right now that's really tough to get a hold of. And I'm loving that this brings you a bit of that 3-stone style. I'm just going to polish it up a little bit on the sides there. Looks like those baguettes are giving a lot of surface area there, and they need as much polish as the center stone itself does. So this is really, really special. It's a beautiful Colombian. It's all done in 18 karat gold, no less. So this is 3539, and let us know on the opal. I know we're verifying on that one, so let me know who's got it, because that is a lucky opal lover out there. And then we've got this beautiful, it's a big stone. It's a carat 52 just in the emerald. And then we've done this, now it's going to be as is here in the two-tone gold, which is the yellow gold prongage, and then you have the white gold around it. It's like the best of all worlds, because we do see a lot of emeralds. Oftentimes the beautiful high-end best of Colombian stones will often be just set by default in a yellow gold setting. That's so often what we see. This is the carat 52 that is just glowing all the way through. This is not a meek stone or a shy stone or a quiet stone. This one is, it's blaring and it's glaring. I mean, this is really a special stone here when you've got also a carat and a half plus in another stone that, much like our opals, looks bigger than it even weighs. So it's another one of those more less dense stones than we see typically, and so you get a lot more bang for your buck. And when you already have a carat 52, that's impressive. And then how about these diamonds? We've actually broken it down here like any important ring would have. When you've got individual stones like the trapezoids that are on the sides, we have those actually individually weighed for you, because those are those really beautiful, it's more than a trapezoid, it's more like, if you want to be specific, an elongated tapered baguette that's going down the side. So it gives it a very an interesting way and an interesting direction to the piece. So it really tapers down the sides, but still gives you a lot of diamonds. Take a look, because we've got the trapezoids, we'll call them trapezoids. They're 18 points there, so 9 and 9 on the trapezoids, and then another 60 points, which would be all of the rounds. So all of the rounds, which are bigger individual stones that you see frame the entire ring. But again, when we see a lot of emeralds in the yellow gold, but then there's a lot of people who love a white metal. So this is really where you get the benefit of having this stunning emerald that in and of itself is framed by the yellow gold. So it's really giving that purest color of green that we love seeing out of our emeralds. But then you get all the white diamonds and the white gold together, which is really how they're best set to show off their amazing quality. So to get 78 points in your diamonds in total, to go with your carat 52, here's a ring that you have no idea how long we've had this sitting here at $11,201. That completely goes out the door here tonight. We are so thrilled to bring it to you, and this is why, when you think about why is a big old emerald that's over a carat and a half in size up here 17 minutes into a Thursday evening extravaganza, well, it's because of this value. So I would really highly recommend dialing in on the early side, because this one will not last at all. And again, just a fair warning for our newer shoppers here. This is something where, again, when we say one of a kind, we mean it. Like, there's not 2 or 3 or 5, there's 1. So you've got a chance to own something really special here, and trust me, it is not going to be even the $69.99 that it could be on a discount. And there's that glow, but I think even from a distance, you're going to see when it's on the hand even more of the beauty and the characteristics of this emerald stone, and that amazing way this looks as if you just walked right down Rodeo, Madison, Fifth Avenue. You take your pick of any number of gorgeous designer flagship boutiques. You wouldn't even need to go in. This is like the piece that's out front in the window there, because of the way it's set and those really amazing diamonds. And you see how there's such a different shimmer. This is what I love about, high-end jewelry. They know how to do it right. And they know when there's no restrictions, when you know you're going to charge an arm and a leg like in couture jewelry, you really can go all out and do what looks the best aesthetically. And that's exactly why you see a lot of these designs out there, is because when there's no limitations on cost and there's no regard for keeping it within a budget, or you're not trying to appeal to the masses, you're appealing to an upper echelon consumer anyways, they go all out. And that's exactly why you see something like this with these bigger trapezoids that are, you see how they pick up the light differently than the round brilliance. And then you have the beautiful kind of really intriguing and almost mysterious glow of the emerald here. And you're not paying $69, $59, $49, $39, $29, or even $19.99. We'll find out if we've got an early bird who wants to snap up one of the biggest buys of the entire night. This is it. No doubt about it. One caller, and I'm not leaving it at $19.99. That would be enough to get that out the door right away. And remember, you're not even getting 14 karat gold. This is an extra step up even in the gold. You've got 18 karat solid two-tone gold, important 9-point diamonds that are tapered baguettes, and you have the emerald, which is over 1.5 carats. So there is so much to love about this one and so much value already. But watch this. Come on in, guys. We'll get you a really special buy. It's, you know, there's a certain kind of way about, you know, making sure that you start right, you know, starting the show in the perfect way, in the right way, showing you why you tuned in so early and why it's really smart to have that phone in hand ready to go, because this is not $19 or $18 or $1,799. And it tells you so much, just the fact it's in 18 karat gold. When we see almost everything we do from chameleon diamonds to Paraibas to Tanzanites, and they're in 14, and that is good enough. This is that extra step up in this designer mounting, and you're not even paying $1,799, nor is it $1,777. And if you're an emerald lover or a May birthday and it's your birthstone, or you've been waiting for a bigger stone, but it tends to be the bigger stones are not within the budget, this is it. This is one of those that when you're used to selling great fine jewelry at amazing values, but it's got me stunned, that's when you know something special is happening, and it's not even $1,777. We have one, and it's yours for the taking if you'd like it, because it's $1,699 to the first caller. Come on in and take a look at that. That's a special piece there. And how about that pricing at $16.99? And it's like any other great three-stone. I have a three-stone later like this with the Paraiba in the middle, and then a couple of really beautiful pear-shaped white diamonds on the side. It's not $16.99. This is your beautiful way to get extremely high-end, very impressive jewelry, and the best of the best in every single regard. And it's $1,699. We'll give it 30 seconds. That should be long gone. And it's just an important, important night to be with us, to witness these values, to see what we have, to get those requests in. You let me know. But $16.99, that's a phenomenal price. So we'd love to hear from you. And we do have a brand new Tanzanite. If you're a trillion lover like I am, we have one that's never been seen before, and it's the way we set it that is so wild. This is probably gone. So congratulations to your caller. If that's what I think is happening over there, it looks like Christine's got this one. It is so beautiful. So I've got a Morganite pendant next. This is one of my favorites because it's just a cool designer, like geometric piece. I mean, can fine jewelry be cool? I think so. And that's really what this style is. Thank you so much. Let me know who got it. Now, look at this. I don't know if this is going to sit on its own, so let me walk on over here. Try to keep it there for you, and we'll zoom back so you can see the whole thing. Yes, go ahead. Who? Kareen? Wonderful. Well, congratulations. Thank you so much. Kareen's Colombian Emerald. I kind of like the ring of that. Take a look here. This is a pendant. Now, I've got it east-west set on the wheel. Wait till you see it propped up because I'm holding it by the bail. So actually that point, that narrow point that I'm holding it, that's the top of the piece. This item number is 2255, and it's a beauty at 722. It's 2255, and it's rose gold only. It's a 2 carat 16 on the championship kite cut. So there's a lot going on here. If there was I don't know if there's a kite championship out there. I'm into sports. I like championships. I like playoffs. I like a little competition, but I got to tell you, this is the kite cut with an extra kind of wow factor, because it could be a kite cut where you see more, like we've seen kite cut diamonds. We'll see them today in white diamonds in our star design, but this is actually the championship cutting behind that. So really special the way it's done, and it's set in an unusual way. Let me show you on the hand here. That'll give you a much better visual. Otherwise, I think we're getting all turned around as to how this looks on the hand. Now you see, okay, now we get it. So the kite cut itself is set almost at a diagonal here, goes through this, again, kite cut, if you will, of the design that is open. That's a 2 carat 16. It also has 24 points in diamonds. Here's your measurement on it. It is going to be 1 inch and an eighth or so. I mean, right there at just a little touch over 1 inch in your design. Your chain will go right through the top hidden bail that's cut out as a part of the design there. How about we get it at home right now as we look at it close up? And once again, the detail goes all the way around. You see that? I love these geometrics. Again, you've got the circle design that are cutouts in the side profile. So these are the marks of fine jewelry that, again, more in line with those designer pieces you spend tens of thousands of dollars for. We have one only. Blow it out quickly. It's not even $999. That's just a fancy, fabulous cut. And I appreciate that when you have a more pastel stone, it's not the color that's going to be loud. So I love that you have the soft pastel, pretty feminine blushy tone, but it's the faceting that gives you the wow factor. I love that. Appreciate that, because I think that's a smart decision to take that stone and have it cut that way. It just gives it a lot more vibrance and life to it. And it's not $9 and it's not $8 and it's not even $799, nor is it $777. We're going to absolutely forego all that. We're going to blow it out for $699. One color only on this one. Even this piece, well, probably goes without saying, given the fancy cutting there, that is a one of a kind and a one of a kind only. So good luck on this one. We have this huge blowout on a sapphire in the bridge. So wait till you see this beautiful royal blue sapphire. It's one of our top stones, and yet the pricing is such that it's a little bit unusual. So we'll share that with you next, and then we're going to get to our wheel, because we have maybe the biggest blowouts we've seen in a wheel coming up. So I want to do that on the early side. And then don't forget the star necklace is coming up, and it's actually coming up quickly. Pendant, I should say. It's a pendant. You can provide your own chain for that. So I think this one may be gone. Congratulations. I do want to show you the sapphire, because again, here's something that normally would wait till more like a prime time kind of placement of the show. But considering this is the value it is, and oh my goodness, look at this. Yeah, I feel bad what I'm about to do to the sapphire world. Jess, did you have a question? You know, that piece, I don't think we're going to be able to turn that into a ring. It's probably, and I'll show you why, Jess, because a couple reasons. A, it's custom and all of that, but it's going to be quite sizable, and given the nature of the shape, it's not going to be an easy band placement. We can check if you want to check. I know we've got jewelers here, so we can check on that. But Jess, this is what it would look like. It would be quite large. So I would say, you know, almost like knuckle to knuckle here. So Tony, just give him a look at this, and I don't think we can do it. So, but yeah, it's a kind of an interesting idea. I could try to develop a ring with that design in mind, but that one is, yeah, probably, it looks like we're getting word on that's going to be only as it is. But we are double checking for you, Jess, but I just wanted to, you know, let you know it's a pretty sizable piece. So yeah, we're checking though, so we'll get back to you. I mean, really, look at the sapphire. Do we see now? Now you're going, well, yeah, why is she bringing out like a $28,000 piece so early in the show? It's the fact that this is the epitome of sapphire, and the price tag is not going to be $30,000 or $40,000 or $50,000 a carat. These are the sapphires that go for those extreme dollar amounts. I mean, do you think of royalty when you see this, right? It's royal blue. That's more indicative of the actual color as opposed to a light blue or a baby blue or a pastel blue. But it's also, it is the stone that is probably the most recognized in the world for being on the hand of royalty as well. And it's that royal Ceylon blue sapphire that is not too dark. That is the trick. It is tough to get the deeper blues and the royal blues without going over that edge and falling down the, oh, okay, it's too dark, it's opaque, it's not shining, it's not glittering, it's not glowing. This is not a stone in sapphire that is known to give you a lot of glow. We say that with all corundums. It's all the sapphires, it's the rubies as well, that are very typically, even when you're looking at really high quality, they don't typically glow. They are opaque stones, almost always, and you probably know that just from looking at jewelry, and it might be that aha moment where you're going, oh yeah, now that I think of it, rubies and sapphires and all those colors of sapphires usually do have some kind of opacity to them, especially in, it's really the blues and the reds, right? They're all part of the corundum family. This is out of Sri Lanka, which is the Ceylon material. That is indicative of the origin, but this is that royal blue that's still popping. It is that bright, gorgeous, stunning blue that is so perfect in its clarity and glow. That's why it's set in the bridge, because really it's a bit wasteful to put an opaque stone in the bridge, because then you can't see that beautiful diamond double row beneath it. Watch when we go back to this that you can see those stones. That's all you need to know. The testament is there to how clean and how bright and how much glow that stone has. It's really in the bridge setting, because you can actually see the diamonds doing their glittering firework pop effect through the stone. Take a look at that. You'll see what I mean. And that's really, again, not something that's typical in a sapphire. This is item number 928. Call me early, because again, just one only. Gosh, it'd be nice to have a bunch of these, right? And that'd be fabulous if you were at like a retail store and they know that, you know, they've got locations all over the globe and they've got to have that consistent, you know, inventory in every single location. Well, they would have more than one, and you know what? They're charging a lot more money. Here's what we've got. 148 in the blue sapphire, 105 in the VS diamonds. Kind of the beauty of what we're able to do is that we can take it and make it so affordable and give you this opportunity and have some fun with the bridge, no less. That is a carat 05 in VS diamonds, and it's beautiful. That sapphire, it's like that. If there was ever a stone that looked like a cashmere, are you looking for the pendant? Yes, that one there. Thank you. That's actually something that, are we working? Maybe it's a possibility there? We're working on it. So here's our carat 48, and it's clean, and it's a carat 05 in the bridge. Here's what we're going to do. Love this, love this, love this, love this. I'll tell you right now, what we're going to do is make this easy peasy, and we are going to blow this out. And I wish we had a bunch, and I probably should just cut right to the chase here and get to this cutting of the price, because here's a $9,979 ring that is nowhere near that, and you are just looking at the stone that if there was ever a Ceylon that was mimicking the color and the look and that kind of velvety richness of a cashmere, it's right here. Cashmere is, of course, really hanging out mostly in museums and auction houses because that's a super duper rare variety of sapphire. This is so stunning, and it's not even $9,000 or half of that. Even at $5,000, we're looking at a serious value. This will blow you away. And we can change the gold because this is our wonderful bridge mounting that we all love so much that can be done in any gold color. So yellow gold's A-okay, rose gold's fine as well. But there's not going to be a 5 or 4 or 3 or $2,000 price tag. Are you kidding me? This is one of those moments that will forever go down in TVON history as a what the heck kind of moment. For a sapphire alone, for the mounting alone, you couldn't do $2,000. We're making it $1,999 right here, right now for the most incredible. That's the best sapphire I have. True story. I have a 5 carat I was looking at before the show because it's in a saddle ring, and I was, trying to customize something for somebody in Aqua. So I'm looking at the sapphire. It's a 5 carat sapphire, and it's literally deep dark navy and totally opaque. And yet, that's a stone. Granted, it's bigger, but I would take a little more clarity and glow over size all day long because, again, these are the multiple factors we take into consideration when you're talking about a sapphire. So $19.99, that will have to go. It's a great just kind of early bird who's out there kind of deal right now to make it super easy in the fabulous bridge. And again, any color you want, here's what it looks like on the hand. Even when you see it from afar, check out that glow and that clarity. And this is the color we usually see in those rare as can be, cashmere stones. So huge advantage on this one. Look at that. The stone is twinkling from afar. And no, we can't do that bridge for $19.99. You've got it right here with the incredible sapphire right now. One caller only. Change the gold. We'll give it 30 seconds. We got a wheel. On the way next, you will not believe this wheel that we're going to show you. Some of the most mega pieces ever. Some pieces that have been here just looking for a great home. And we're going to have a little up for adoption wheel with a very small rehoming fee here on this wheel tonight. So get ready. We've got a lot of special pieces, including, you know what, Jess? There might be something for your caller. Do you know who it was? Sounds like they opted out. We're willing to change the pendant to a ring. There's actually a ring that they might like because it's kind of similar in the cutting. So do we know who it was that was thinking about that Morganite? Hi, Teresa from where? Oh, wonderful. Hi, Teresa. So Teresa, let me just give her a look at this really quickly because this actually has some similar cutting and it's already in a ring and it's already in the rose gold, except instead of white diamonds, it's got the pink. So let me show this to her. Wow, what a pretty cut that is. I mean, I'm just saying, Jess, this might be a meant to be moment where she's going, not willing to change. We were willing to do it. She said, no, I think I'll wait. This might be the perfect ring. Teresa, have a look at it all on its own here. Just wanted to show it to you or anybody else. It's a one only. It's 3714. It's new tonight. And it's also this fancy cutting. Not the exact championship kite cut that we saw in the pendant, but it's actually more like modified Marquise oval. This is where a Marquise and an oval are almost coming together here because there's these extra cool angled facets on the very outside. That would be the girdle of the stone. And then you have this, it's like a pink diamond kind of gleam from internally. And it's a good size stone. It's a 338 fancy cut Morganite. It's got that beautiful saturated peachy pink. And those are pink diamonds down the sides. You know what? Joyce, who was it last night? Now I can't remember who it was. I do. I think it was Sherry. I don't know if Sherry's with us. Sherry missed out on a Morganite last night. She might like it as well because she missed out on the Morganite with the pink diamond. She might like this one too. The pink diamond weight is 10 points. I hope Sherry's with us. Teresa might like it. Sherry might like it. Yes, Tiffany. She's going to take the pendant. Like the pendant is the pendant? The pendant is the pendant. Easy enough. Sounds good. Well, thanks, Teresa. Does she like this ring to kind of go with it, Tiffany? Oh, you got disconnected. Well, that's so. Are we having phone issues? Is that maybe something that's okay? Well, Teresa, we'll get a hold of her. All right, so the pendant's gone. Do you think Sherry's with us then? Oh, no? The pendant might still be here. I don't know. But I'm curious to see who likes this one with the pink diamonds down the sides. Take a look at how saturated those are. I was sure you were going to tell me you got the sapphire in the bridge. That's what I thought. That's what I thought, because I'm still waiting and waiting to hear who's got the sapphire. But this is our 338. I mean, this is specialty material. I've got one. I have nobody on the phone lines. Listen, it's Thursday night. Come on in, because this will fly. And the problem we have, our number one issue here, is that we have these one-of-a-kinds that are super special that you know you're not going to see repeated. We might have something similar. I've got another pendant on the way as well that's got a Morganite and a very large stone. But this is that fancy cut that gives you really cool angles, pink diamonds with it. And what was the one we had last night? It was about $16.99, $17.99. Here's what I'll do. Give this even more affordability, yet you're still getting the rose gold and still getting the pink diamonds. And that's the way you want to show off those two stones. And think about it. We've got those two stones are primarily in rose gold. So that's why it's only in the rose gold. You do not want to venture out into other gold colors when you've got pink diamonds or Morganites, even on their own. When you put them together, it's just a absolute certainty. The rose gold's the way to go. What if we take it like less than, oh, and this one is supposed to be, it's got a $5,200 list, and then it's supposed to be $1,888 here tonight. Let's see if we can just kind of do some magic to the price, kind of that magic, because I'm not leaving at $1,888. Got to be honest, we got to get this at home. And then the wheel's coming up. So here's what I'll do. Anybody who wants it, there's one fancy cut. It is so impressive. Just the way that championship kite cut was doing that kind of lively dance, this does it too. The facets themselves are quite a bit more prominent and larger. So you see there's this incredible kind of peach glow that's coming from the stone. I'll make it $999. Let's see if anybody's out there. $999. That's it. I got one. We'll give it 30 seconds. And here's what it looks like on. $999. And you're getting pink diamonds. And it has to go and be said that that's not possible to even do pink diamonds. If those pink diamonds were loose in a plastic bag, they would be rightfully more than $999 on their own. So you've got, look at the cutouts in the basket that match the faceting of the stone. This is when I say, you know, we do customization, and every little last detail from the northeast, southwest prongs, it's already gone. Congratulations. Can I try it on real quick, Jess, for you? Here it is on the hand. Let me know who got it. That is a stunner, and enjoy it. Let's get to our big wheel blowout that I've got coming up next. That is already spoken for. Yes. The pendant is gone again? Okay, so sounds good. Our Morganites are spoken for. What's that, Jess? Evelyn? Wonderful. Evelyn, thank you so much on the ring. And then Christina, let me know who's getting the pendant. And then here we go with a makings of a wheel. We've got a brief wheel for you. I've got okay, this is what I've been telling you about. Really jumbo, amazing pieces here that are on a huge blowout. I happen to really love this opal. And maybe just for a moment, Tanzanite, we've seen you before. Step aside and make room for this unbelievable golden base crystal opal. I mean, doesn't even need the black background, but hey, for good measure, let's put it in there to show you more of a real life kind of color background, to show you more what to expect when it arrives in home and you open that box and you go, oh, wow, that's a pretty opal, right? So I just wanted you to see that. So this is the opal, again, looking its worst right here. That's as bad as it's ever going to look, because it's kind of on the, you know, the white background, the harsh lights, all that. So it's got the great finishing on the inside. This is solid crystal opal through and through. Love the colors. That one's going to fly. It's a one only. And then, hang on, wait a minute. I know you'll balance for me, right? Yes, you just have to ask it really nicely, pretty please. Thank you, Opal, for being so kind. I have this jumbo Russian chrome diopside. I have one of my favorites because this is just rare and special and beautiful and different and bold. That's turquoise. Yeah. Oh, Teresa's back. Is her phone okay? Everything's all right? Okay, good. We got worried there for a moment, Teresa. Yeah, because we need the phone. My phone wasn't working today either. It wasn't for a brief moment. It did that weird, anybody ever had this happen where it says SIM card not installed? Mine does it about every few weeks. And you got to go through some special magic to make it work again. It's like suddenly the phone doesn't think it has a brain, which is much like its mommy. Sometimes I don't think for a moment it feels like, is it still up there? And yeah, that's what the phone did today, but then, you know, got the trick, know the trick. So I've got one more because this is looking a little uneven here, isn't it? So I like symmetry. So I've got one more, and this is the other Molly Garnet that is so bright. This is more of that golden color in the Molly Garnet. So which one is your favorite, I ask you, because these are going to absolutely fly, because I know they're very large rings and it is a wheel. So you might, you know, have an expectation of a certain value. And I say, you know, come on in if you have a favorite, because they are one of a kinds like we've been seeing for the rest of the show. And we'll continue to see for most of the evening. And don't want you to miss out just on account of being a couple seconds too late. Do you remember that turquoise? I know I do. It's one of my absolute favorites. It's a beautiful, beautiful rare. That's a Carat 90 round Sleeping Beauty. It's got, yes, pink diamonds around it. That would be on the sides, east and west, and then a triple halo of pave. 80 points total. Love it in diamonds. And then you've got the Carat 90 in the middle. It can be done as it is in the rose and the white. We also have the blue wing, which can be in any color gold. This almost fanned out design. It looks like your ring guards are already attached, right? It looks like it's like the ring guard. You don't even need them because it's already one. The Molly Garnet. We still have that heart-shaped pendant from the very beginning of the show, but this is that really bright golden. That's a Molly Garnet as well. Remember how the previous one was more like a neon green yellow? That is our last chrome. Diopside, 3 carats in the round, out of Russia. You know the deal. Can only be sourced at maximum 3 months out of the year. Is when they can mine it. The mine's been closed for some time, but back when they were mining it, it was, again, talking about some harsh Siberian weather conditions where it's not easy to access or mine that stone. So rare chrome, we don't bring it to you typically, but then we have a couple of stones that are from the private collection that we really adore. Those are the ones that went into jewelry. So my question is this: as we open up our phone lines here and we have everybody ready to go on this wheel, and the wheel that should be on a very good day, these pieces are big time. 9,000, 8,000, 7,800, 8,800. Big time pieces. And I think, you know, having seen each one go up on the wheel one by one by one, you know why. They're big time. The opal's incredible. How often do you see a Marquise opal? Number one. Then you got the size, number two. And then you've got all of the amazing colors that that's giving you. And in a custom-made mounting with the finishing on the inside and a double-sided opal, that's a fabulous, if I do say so, fabulous addition to our Fab 5 wheel. They're not going to be 7,800. Oh, no, no. We've got a special opportunity for you. Just let me know which one is your favorite, because when they're gone, they're gone. And we can change gold colors on anything except for, it'll be just the turquoise and the white and the rose as it is. And then also that beautiful opal is only in the yellow gold because, again, custom design. So that's why. Just keep that in mind when you see those pieces up there. Let's not even do 7,000, 6,000, 5,000. Bottom line is they're all supposed to be here tonight, $2,299. We're going to clear that pricing, move them on out of here. Get on the lines early if you have a favorite, because this is where, again, like really true dreams of jewelry become a reality, because the price tag gets to a level that, even based off our own TVON value, is going so much better and so much lower. Take a look and we'll see which one your favorite is. We can't wait to find out which one you love. Already got a favorite. And don't forget the rarity of the Molly Garnet, or the rarity of a large 3-carat round chrome diopside, or the rarity. I mean, notice there's a theme here going on, right? I mean, it's pretty interesting when the most commonplace piece on your wheel is a blue wing block D Tanzanite. That's like the regular routine piece, and then everything else is so many times more rare than that. Look, listen, we got nobody at 2,000. I think you guys know me. We're gonna do, I mean, the wheels are designed to be that heads up crazy value, right? So instead of 2,000, instead of 19 or 15 or 14 or even 13, I'm not even making them $1,299. We're going to blow them out right now. Watch them fly. This is where it just gets real good. You got to call us early if you have a favorite. That's the best recommendation I can make, is do dial in early. These are not going to last very long. That much we know. So the turquoise is amazing. Look at all the diamonds. I mean, that's a medallion. You know, I love, one of my favorite looks in necklaces. I'm working on a custom design piece, actually, that's a medallion necklace that I'm going to be wearing every day. And I'm going to layer it with another beaded turquoise necklace that I'm also designing. And I got to tell you, I love a medallion necklace, and I've decided I want to wear one every day. And this is like that medallion theme, but in a ring in the turquoise with that gorgeous large round nature of it. Listen, nobody's loving $12.99, so I'll just be at your mercy here, and we're just going to do something wild. And if you want one of those out there, give me a call, because I'm going to do them right now for $999 while they last. And what's your request already? Which one? She was. Well, welcome, Evelyn. I didn't know that. Well, how nice. Well, Evelyn, who picked up the Morganite ring, is brand new. She certainly got the hang of things quickly. She beat out a lot of people in that Morganite ring. So congratulations and welcome, Evelyn. Where was she calling us from, Jess? Idaho. Love that. We had a new Iowan yesterday, and now we've got some Idaho shoppers in the house. Love it. Thank you, Evelyn. Welcome to our show. $999. So give me a call, 60 seconds. Let's move. I mean, if those are still here at $999, I give up. We go to dinner. You know, I'm taking everyone to dinner, which with as light a phone bank as we have, it won't even cost me that much. Tony, you coming? Tony's coming too. Okay. Okay. Anything you want, Tony. Anything you want. 50 seconds left. Let me know which one you love. Oh, one of a kinds. Yes. You got it. Turquoise. Let me try it on for you. And I got all the information. If you're going, where are the graphics? Where's the specs and the carat weights and the diamond weights and all that? I've got them here. So the trick is you do have to call me. 3450. Yeah, once we get our TVON app up and running, I'm working on that right now. Can you imagine me making an app? Take a look at this one. Yeah, you'll need a SIM card for that. Yes, go ahead, Jess. Which one? Which one? Opal next. We'll show that for you. This is the turquoise with the pink diamonds with the white diamonds. Carat 90. 4 points in the pink, 76 in the white. Here's the opal, which is already spoken for. This is yellow gold only, if that's all right, Jess. That's going to be item number 3621. It's in yellow gold. And this has all the colors. All the colors. 3.5 carat marquise. It's going on the hand here. Take a look at this. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at that. No dull wallflower of an opal there. It is bright, bright, screaming neons. 3.5 carats, 24 points in diamonds surrounding it in the halo. And that's only $9.99. That is a done deal, right, Jess? You've got that one for sure? I'm petting it. You know I really like it when I start petting the jewelry like it's an animal. Here we go. $9.99. I told you there'd be like a small rehoming fee for, you know, all the pieces up for adoption here. This one's here at the moment, but verifying. So a 3.5 carat opal, and yes, it's got 24 points in the VS diamonds around it, and all finishing on the inside there is all custom done. Gotta love that. There it is from the inside. Look at that. Double-sided even. I mean, you get to look. Wait a minute, is that a ruby or is that an opal? I mean, it just goes red from the inside. So let me know if you'd like it. It sounds like that opal is still here. Yeah, it's here. All right, for the moment. All right. Where are we going for dinner, guys? Where are we going? Where are we going? Okay, opal's gone. Opal's gone. Yeah, I don't know. We got to go outside. Outside seating, right? Outside. Here's what we'll do. $9.99. Give me a call if you have any favorites up there. You need some info on that 1 carat Tanzanite. Here's the 1 carat. Let me just go ahead and rearrange them for a bit here just so you can see them even a little closer. This is the chrome diopside. Here's the, I know we're verifying on the turquoise, so let me know. There's the Molly Garnet, super rare, but looks like a yellow diamond or a yellow sapphire because it's that really saturated golden yellow. So not like orangey or brown, but it's got a really nice body to it. Great saturation there. And that's actually going to be $9.99 too. So any one of your favorites up there, holla at me if we can help you. And then we'll be moving right along. Got a really special piece for you on the way. We're going to get to that. You guys want to do the star? It's been so popular. I think I'm loving that everyone's into really great designer styles of late, and I'm loving that you love them too. And the celestial is certainly hot, so we're going to show you that next. I mean, let's have a ball with this one. It's a, yeah, take you to the moon and the stars and all over the galaxy with this one. It's special. So coming up, you guys ready? Final call. Anybody want that turquoise with the pink diamonds and the white diamonds? That's a fabulous combination ring. I'm the crazy one who loves combination rings. I always have, always will. My collection, when you look at it, most of what I have is just, you know, unique combinations of stones together because I think it's really kind of fun and kind of separates you from the rest of the jewelry world. And by the way, we're only 12 minutes away right now. I just want to mention it. If you need a little incentive before you head out to dinner or get back from dinner and feel like, you know, calling it a night, stay with us. 12 minutes away from right now, we're going to debut something that's going to be one of our most popular pieces of all time. And it's a style that you've been begging us to bring you. And it's been tougher to do the affordability. And I just love that in today's world, when you start making custom made fine jewelry, it gets really pricey really fast. But just like our signet rings of old, we're really happy to bring you a lot of those custom pieces that are truly made for you or made for your gift recipient at a great value. So we're going to be seeing something custom made at the top of the hour. It's an initial necklace. Everybody's got a pendant. That's one thing. But there's a whole different feel to it when you get an initial necklace where the chain is attached attached to the piece and the whole thing, and it just sits perfectly, and it's great for layering. So stay with us. Top of the hour, we'll bring that to you. Let's take our last look at our wheel, and then we'll show you the star pendant that we have that's actually coming up. That's that brand new, first of its kind. We've had the earrings, we've had the ring. They've been popular, so wanted to bring you the pendant to go with it. All right, so it sounds like the turquoise may be gone. Let me know on this gorgeous Tanzanite. That's a 1 carat with about 45 points in diamonds on that one. And then we've got that fabulous, these are the rarities right here. Those are the rare birds. That's the big chrome diopside. It's a 3 carat, and that's from Russia. And then we have that beautiful Mali garnet from Africa in that really rare color. So that is it. Let's show you this one. I've been waiting and waiting to hopefully, I was really hoping we'd be able to create this for you because the ring has been so popular. We had a little surprise earlier where we had the gorgeous, gorgeous, and really super fabulous earrings, stud earrings, and now we've got the big time pendant for you. So let me share this with you. It is a beautiful, beautiful design. I'm so happy we were able to bring this to you because I know that, gosh, I hope like Ed and Jan are with us. I hope Bonnie's with us. I know these are some of the gals that already own this design. So I know they love it already. And now we have what could complete the trifecta for you in the actual pendant. So a beautiful design here. And you can see the appeal here with this item number is 476. The appeal is that it's very, very special in a lot of ways. Not only are you getting this celestial design, but also you're getting this fabulous, again, kite cut. So we saw a kite cut earlier in the Morganite pendant. That was the kite cut championship cut. Now this is actually VS white diamonds that are done in this kite cut design. There are actually 5 of them perfectly placed together. Think invisible setting, because there's not like a bezel of gold or a prong on every point corner. There's actually just that beautiful solid setting style. So it's 27 points. This is one that always, 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 whether it's the ring, the earrings, or the necklace, always look like a lot more diamonds. But again, it's the precision nature of the cutting and the setting. That's 27 points in kite cuts with 29 points in round pinks that go all the way around it. So beautifully done, framing it in natural fancy pink diamonds. And I'm kind of curious who's out there because I know this is a big league piece with all the precision setting and the cutting that happens first. There's again, skilled lapidaries that are having to make those stones, match them up to perfection. They're still VS diamonds. We'll show it to you a couple of ways here, but it is not going to be. I'm really debating. I think that we've really done a number on discounting the ring and the earrings of late. So I'm kind of curious if we can do the same here with this little bit bigger style. This is going to be more on par with the size and scale that we did in the ring. So again, they're designed to match, but certainly you don't need to have the previous pieces to wear the pendant and enjoy it. This is a really, I would say, amplified designer and very elegant way to do the celestial, because I think like so many different themed pieces in jewelry, whether they be florals or whether they be critters or whether they be celestial designs, I think it's so easy to fall into that kind of juvenile, kind of cheap look. Let's face it. There are certain ways that you can do jewelry where you really master the art of making sure that it looks to the world, whether somebody your admirer is a jewelry aficionado or whether they're just a man on the street, right? And I don't mean that like a man on the street, could be a person on the street, man, woman, just somebody who doesn't know jewelry. There's a certain aesthetic about designer pieces that tell the world they're high-end designer without knowing whose hallmark is in the back, right? And these are those kind of looks that are really well done and elegant, yet it's smooth and just that perfect pavé in the setting. And then, of course, my favorite aspect of these kite cuts, putting the 5 kite cuts together, is the fact that there's that sparkle from the VS diamonds that they individually give you, but then there's that, almost think of it like we see the surface of a princess cut. When you see those princess cuts set side by side, there's that way that the light just completely reflects off the entire surface of the stone to give you that kind of like sun on a mirror effect. And that's what these kite cuts have. 5 of them together, perfectly set, a frame of pink diamonds. Bottom line is it's $61.99. Let's try something different because I'm well aware that I already discounted the ring and then I did a really big discount on the earrings. So I want to kind of put this in the same level so that we can make it appealing to anybody who wants it or wants to complete the set or maybe wants to start here with their star collection with something really fabulous independent. I'm going to put it on the auction block, and we're not starting at 6 or 5 or 4 or 3. I really want to try, and I know it's the first hour. This is not a time to be doing like an auction, but we're going to try it, and we're not starting at 3, and I'm not starting at even 25 or even $2,000. I really want to get a lot of people in And maybe this is going to be your first celestial piece, and maybe it's going to be a gift to someone you care about, and you want to give that whole moon and the stars vibe, or you really want to try pink diamonds, but you're looking for a more kind of fresh of the moment way to do it. It's all there. $1,500 to open. Let's try it. Or better yet, I'll tell you what's going to really light the lines up. Let's do $1,000 to start. $1,000, $100 increments. Take a look at that star. That's one of the stars of the show for sure, in a literal way, but also a figurative way. Yes. Let's do that. Of course, all of that is coming your way. Never leave you hanging with that kind of thing. Just want to get our auction going here. Let me show this on the hand. I'm going to go ahead and take it off this card here, because I want to show you a couple things here. Number one, how it looks from a distance. That's number one. Number two, we're going to measure it, but also look at the finishing that's on the back. So, I mean, if you put that on reverse one day, I think you're probably not going to notice, because there's a lot of shine even from the way it's finished in the back. Let me go ahead and show you a quick measurement here. I'm going to grab my ruler, and we'll give you a look at it. We're still waiting on the open. No open yet. We're looking for it. Why is this so difficult to pick up a ruler? Here's the measurement on it, top to bottom is going to be about 7/8 of an inch with the bail. The star itself is about 3/4 of an inch. There you can see. Just a little under 3/4 of an inch for the star itself. With the bail, though, almost an inch in its top to bottom length there. Now, when you move it, that's when you really start to see, okay, I think I see what she's talking about. See the way they catch the light? And then, you know, you wouldn't know that those are 5 cut. You would think it's a diamond cut star. Like literally, no, let me reverse that. A star cut diamond, right? A friend of mine has a jewelry company. She's located on the East Coast. She does incredible creative things. She has just launched a line of alphabet diamonds. She has launched, I mean, I'm like, are you kidding? I mean, I never thought it was possible. She literally takes a very large diamond and then whittles it away and cuts the diamond in the shape of a letter. So, yeah, look for those to blow up, but they're not inexpensive. This is where it almost looks like you have a diamond cut into the star. We have no open, or do we have the open? We have the open. Okay, we've got the open. And what I'll do now is just hold it here for you so you can see it a little bit up close. Then I'll be able to move it a little bit more as you see it here up close and personal. And that's actually, I think, a little bit better way to appreciate those stones. So we do have the open at $1,000. Who is that? Oh, good. Is it creepy when I like call out your names because I know your collections like really, really well? Because I was just saying a few minutes ago, Christine, I'm like, well, I know that Jan owns part of the collection and I know that Bonnie owns part of, so I'm assuming that's that Bonnie, right? Oh no, is it? Yeah, does she have the collection? Yeah, I'm curious now. Maybe it's a different one. Or maybe there are several Bonnies that own the Star collection. Listen, would not be the first time. So hello, everybody. We've got $1,000 to open and no other bidders. So we've got $1,000. Let me come in a little closer here. I think this is the greatest angle to see this incredible piece and talk about designer elements. Let me tell you, we love our one-of-a-kind jewelry. No one else in the world is going to have that piece. That is only here. Everybody can do a star design, whether it's just in gold or just in sterling or just in little pave. But this is a different level when you have the kite. This is why I don't do auction in the first hour. Apparently, we got one bidder. So, Christine, does she have some of the collection already, or is this a first time? No. Oh my gosh, wait, are you just looking it up instead of asking her? It might be just easier to just ask. Is that what we do now? We don't talk personal stuff with the callers anymore. It was like just strictly business. Christine's like, I can investigate this. I've got our account pulled up. All right, so we've got $1,000. We have nobody else. So is that night? So we're just gonna, help you out here with the value. We're gonna give it 2 minutes. Yes. She has. Oh, here I didn't even mention that, but we had the bangle as well. She got the bangle. Wow. Well, that might be all she needs. Did she see the ring? Did she see the earrings that we had? Yeah. What's that? Oh, I don't know if it's still here. We'll see if we have the ring. I'm not sure. We can check if she's interested. I don't know if that's sold out or not, but this is your time to get in. Let's give it a final 2 minutes, shall we? This is why first hour auctions and TV, it doesn't jive. And you can see why. We got $1,000 on all of these specialty diamonds, pink diamonds on the outside, white diamonds in the kite cuts, all together now in the star design, a beautiful look. And you know what? We're giving it a final 2 minutes and we're starting it now because that's all the time we have until the top of the hour arrives. And I know you guys are expecting a little something in personalized initial necklaces, right? we might be on them for the rest of the night too. So just saying, you might want to call early when the top of the hour hits. Let me show you this one more time. And our first hour auction is going a lot like our several weeks of auctions where we have just one bidder. So, hey, come on in. It's a good time to have very little competition, and that means a really special value because I didn't start it at $3,000, which is still less than half of what it was supposed to go for in the first place. So not a bad idea. I'm so glad. Well, listen, Bonnie, she's going to have, I think the bangle and the pendant are going to get along just fine, right? What a beautiful, beautiful combination and suite that'll be. So it is going to be, by the way, you can supply your chains. So whether you want to go rose or white gold, we have chains if you need them. I know this is shown with a chain. It's not necessarily offered with a chain, especially now that we're giving away the pendant itself. So keep in mind, you can go rose or white on the chain. Each one is going to coordinate really, really well. And we're in our final call with 1 minute and 10 left. And don't forget, I got a 7-carat Tanzanite blowout for you tonight. We have the initial necklaces coming up in about 1 minute. We have, those are brand new. We've done lots of custom pieces, but this will be the necklace that is perfect for gifting. And as we are already in August, it's going to be a good time to pick those up for any kind of gifting occasion. They are amazing for that. So we've got our final call. Hey, listen, might be all for nothing. We got our final call right now. $1,000, 39 seconds left, and our last call to see if anybody else wants to give this auction a try. A really serious value. Again, look at the back and how it's finished. Oh, wait, you also have all the carat weights there too on the sides. Kind of love that detail because I always forget carat weights. So I think it's nice when it's actually emblazoned on the side profile there as well. So we've got, and we may have underestimated, yeah, I've got 31 and 30. So I'm not sure. Yeah, sometimes that computer system tends to round down. So looks like you're getting more like 30 points in the PDs, which are, well, in my world, it means perfect dog. I call Peanut a PD because perfect dog. She's been a perfect dog lately. And D-O? D-O? D-D? 31. So anyway, I'm just saying you might be getting a little more carat weight than what our graphic indicates, and that's okay. So computers sometimes round it down. So anyway, because at least we're being conservative, right? Just always, as they say, under promise, over deliver. So we're at $1,000. Does anybody want to go to 11? Yes, no? Yes, no? Doesn't look like it. Jess, are you thinking about this one? Okay. Oh, brand new caller. Okay. Well, you know, if they want to get registered, that'll take a minute or two. So what we can do is kind of keep that in mind and call it a day on the auction. I mean, if they want to just put in a bid, they may. If they, again, want to get registered, I don't know if we're going to have time to sit here and wait because we have that incredible top of the hour coming up. But I'll let that one finish up in the phone bank then, depending on if that new register wants to come in officially or not. So that's, you know, we always like to let you in on the auctions. Don't need to be necessarily a registered caller to participate. So they were in before the clock. So we'll see. That sounds like that's gone. Congratulations. Now, I'm going to welcome everybody to the show. We have a very, very, very special opportunity, and our phone lines are going to be perhaps a little bit busy here. And I think this is what so many people are waiting for. And it's a great way to treat yourself to fine jewelry without breaking the bank if you really want something that is timeless and elegant. I think one thing we've learned, and by the way, welcome to the show. It's Thursday night. We're live, as always. So in living color here, my name is Lauren Blair. This is TVON, and we've got 2 hours together. If you feel like hanging out and looking at some pretty jewelry, we've got a really special piece that might turn you from a jewelry admirer to somebody who's actually an owner of great jewelry that you don't need to be going to the Royal Ball or getting all dressed up to the nines to wear, because a lot of our pieces are super special and fancy, right? Fancy pants. This is something that everybody can wear every day. And I don't care what your age is, you could get this for your, honestly, like truly like toddlers. I mean, if you're, you know, into, a lot of our ladies like to start their, you know, children, grandchildren, nieces right with fine jewelry. This can be any age, any style. And I think one thing we've learned is that there is this huge trend towards personalized custom jewelry. And it's, you know, I really don't like that word trend because I'm not really a big believer, as much as I love to be kind of the moment, I got to tell you. This is fine jewelry, and this is something that we know is just extra, extra hot right now, but it's always been around. And I think we see that these are the this is the wave of what's happening. You don't need to be going out to a special event to wear diamonds anymore, right? We're all wearing diamonds daily. That's the idea. Wear your stuff. Life is not a dress rehearsal kind of thing, right? That mentality I really believe in. Like, what are we waiting for? What are we saving it for? Just enjoy. But then there's that practical standpoint of maybe we're not wearing the, 10 carat Tanzanite every day if we're not leaving the house. This is the necklace that pairs up so well with other classic necklaces you have, like maybe it's our DBTY, maybe it's our turquoise station style, or all on its own, and it's wonderful for gifting. And I love also, we're gonna show you 3 of them stacked to show off the different gold colors, but that's another idea that I happen to love. I recently invested into a medallion piece where there are 3 discs together layered, and each one has a different initial. So the idea is the monogram, but vertically. You could do that here with this necklace because it's TVON. We've learned you like adjustability, and why not go that extra mile to give you something that's wearable for all. So the adjustability is what's going to allow it to be layered really, really well. You could get more than one initial and wear them together. You could gift them. You could get different gold colors and mix and match. The sky is the limit here. But what we know is that really gorgeous fine jewelry is very popular and it's personalized, but that does not necessarily always happen without a cost. And what we're going to show you here is the TVON way. All that quality your heart desires, extremely important value. That's what it's about. This top of the hour is something we've not had before. We brought you initial pieces. We brought you my signet ring, of course, which is a engraved monogram, but this is different. This is a single block initial done in VS diamonds in your choice of gold color. And we're about to blow up the phone lines. So I would recommend, if you already know, I mentioned it last hour, basically at the top of the show, so you could start to think about what you might want or what you might gift. But this is an important time to get on the phone lines if you don't like waiting, because who likes waiting? So call in early if you already know you want one, because the value is going to be there, the affordability is there. Now, I've only got 2 letters to show you, but 3 necklaces. So we've got, you know how we like our J's here. We like Joyce and Joanne and Jess and all those different names, right? So we got J's and K's here coming up, and just kidding, it's going to be actually a really opportunity where you can choose any one of the 26 letters of the alphabet. Let me show them to you. I've got them set up here for you on a card so we can see the rose and the white and the yellow, but this is going to be super, super, super important. Did you get my little JK reference? Because that's what we're going to show you. Yeah, so I've got, yeah, we didn't make all 26 letters, but we do have, we're a little partial here to nepotism. And so, yeah, funnier inside joke than you might know, but take a look at this. This is going to be our now, let me show you. I know I've got so many letters here and they're good size, so I want you to see them all here, but take a look. We have, and I'm going to try to get those chains out of the way, but I want you to see every single aspect, and please dial early, because this is, again, what makes this different from what you typically see is that we actually have the whole necklace. It's not a pendant that you're supplying your own chain. This is what's going to be so easy, is the wearability, the way it sits perfectly even on the neckline, the way it's going to anchor it. I love these little O-rings, right? Just perfectly placed at the top corners of the initials. You see the J up top in the rose gold. We have the J in the white gold, and then we have a K in the yellow gold. So it's a really, really special, hi, Bonnie. Oh, we've got the ring. Let me show it to her really quickly here. So hi, Bonnie. Thank you so much for joining us. I know Bonnie. Oh my gosh, she is going to love this. Here's the ring. We do have one left. I am thrilled about that. This is the matching ring to the necklace. Just want to show this to you. This is item number 197, Christine. If she happened to miss this, and actually it was, I remember it so well, it was during our big 4th of July holiday event sale, and let me actually show it on the hand here as well. Same exact design, the rose gold and the white gold together. This is going to give you a bigger carat weight though. So Bonnie, this one's actually going to give you 53 points in the kite cuts. I love this ring. I'm still trying to, see if we can, doesn't look like I'm going to get one, but I love this ring. 44 points in the pink as well. So you are getting really, really close to a carat in diamonds in this ring, as it is with the rose gold that's going to house those pink diamonds, and then the white gold the rest of the way, including the band. Great finishing on the inside. Bonnie or anybody else who likes this last one. It was $35.99. I'm going to honor the 4th of July discount that I did, because I remember it so, so well. So starkly. I'll make it $1,888 if you want the star ring. I'm so glad we still have one. And wait a minute, Does that have anything to do, Christine? I know, another personal question. I'm just noticing the star design kind of happens to go with her last name, which might be part of the, part of the idea there. Right. I like that. Oh, how great. So actually, I had a customer years ago. Her name was Star. Her first name was Star. I thought, now that's a great name. That's a great name. All right. So coming up, let's take a look. Thank you, Bonnie, so much. I'm glad we had that. Let me know if you need another look. I can put it on after we take the necklaces down. But if you would like our personalized custom diamond initial necklace, this is item number, and yep, it's brand new. And again, kind of a one night only opportunity here. It's 3344. And I'm sorry usually I like to, let you know in advance about these pieces. Sometimes I get surprised with some of the pieces that are coming up and when they're coming up. So I'm sorry I didn't get to give everyone a heads up, but again, wanted to have you start thinking about what you might want in the letters here. It's going to be the VS diamonds. Now, forgive me, the diamond weight is not going to be static, right? The diamond weight's going to differ depending on your letter. A W might have a little bit more diamonds than a letter I, right? Let's see, probably a letter D is going to have, or a letter B is going to have a few more diamonds than maybe the letter T. So the carat weights might be a little different. They are beautiful, fully faceted diamonds that are all set pavé throughout your block letter here. So the diamond weights differ, but it's not really about the diamond weight. It's about the customization here and the fact that you've got a 16, 17, or 18-inch length built in. So you're not making a choice there. It is one size fits all, and you have the freedom to choose what length works that day for that outfit, right? I mean, that's really what the great news is that you're adjusting it. You can layer it beautifully. Like I was saying, 3 lengths already built in. We have 3 lengths here, essentially stacked together. So when you have the different lengths that are built into the chain, it allows for ease of stacking and layering, which is another really big look right now. So if you want to do that and maybe get different initials, or get an initial for the children, right? And get somebody's, your son's first initial and your daughter's first initial, or what have you. I never wear my own initials, ever. Ever. I have nameplate necklaces. They don't have my name on them. I have signet rings. They don't have my initials on them. I don't like to wear my own stuff because I like to think about other people and the people that mean the most to me. And that's not myself. I'm the least of my worries. I care about other people, and those are the priorities on my list. So I love to honor other loved ones by wearing their initials. And I find that throughout the day, those are the pieces, especially in a piece like this where it's close to your heart, those are the pieces that, I don't know, something comforting about wearing a loved one's initials and keeping them close to you in that way. Because let's face it, we're not always getting to be close in proximity to our loved ones anymore. So this is just a great way to honor them, or gift, or, the new babies. I mean, you get creative, right? Whether you're honoring, I mean, a lot of times, I have pieces that honor my pets. That I just got a nameplate necklace the other day. You'll see me wearing it. And it honors my first pet ever. And because, she's really important to me. So this is where you can get creative, or think about the new mommies out there, or whatever you want. Because this is you could do an X and an O, and an X and an O. It's up to you. But this is not going to be anything like even $999. Take a look. You're getting customization here. Any letter you want, rose, white, or yellow, so you won't need to choose your length. Another addition to this is that you have a lobster claw clasp, and we're already really busy on the phone line, so thank you one and all for dialing in on the early side. You will thank me, because this is there's the lobster claw. So even though the affordability is going to be there, we have already upgraded the clasp for you. So you've got that. We just know from doing necklaces for a while now, you love the lobster claw. You guys desire the lobster claw, so we made that happen for you. This is not going to be $9.99 though. Come on in. You're getting a beautiful diamond cut chain. At this point, you know our chains, right? Same chain in this initial necklace as we had with the diamonds by the yard and the turquoise station styles. Come on in early, because again, we're light on operators. Was she able to get the ring on that one, Christine? Okay, so let me know if she wants to see it again up close when we move on from this. But we are all ready. Thank you so much, Bonnie. Enjoy. Tell you what, nobody's on the phone lines. That just might mean I got to take the price even lower. So we're going to go there, guys. Let me know what your favorite is here. We'll help you out. This is a stunning, stunning, stunning necklace. And again, the moment where you're going to get that really readable letter, the letter itself will measure for you. It's going to be about a ½ inch or so, widthwise and lengthwise, or maybe again, the width will vary a little bit. But here's what we're going to do to make it really affordable, and it's great for gifting. Honestly, between now, it's already August 5th. It's my quarter birthday today. And I am the psycho that actually thinks of stuff like that. That may be a sign I just have too much time on my hands, or I'm just a psycho. Like, seriously. I'm like, oh, it's my quarter birthday today. Oh, yeah. Who thinks of that? Half birthdays, totally acceptable. Quarter birthdays, I don't know. But point is, it's the 5th of August, you guys. 5th of August. You know what happens. Dog days of summer, we get through them, right? And then we send the kids back to school and we get, ready for fall. And then suddenly it's dress up for Halloween. And then it's Thanksgiving, we're eating turkey. And then, oh my gosh, it's the end of the year. So, I'm already looking at the calendar freaking out. The end of the year is right there. So holiday gifting, we're not going to have this between now and then. Can I make this a value that's going to think in those terms where we don't have to think about breaking the bank to get ourselves something special, but think about honoring those we love or getting gifts or getting a couple if you want to. It's not going to be $9.99 or $8.99 or $799. Our lines are about to light up because I'm going to take that price of $777 that is supposed to be right here on the bag and on your screen tonight, and I'm going to actually shove it out the window. And we're going to get it out of here, guys. We're going to move every single one we have ability to make. Obviously, they're custom made for you because I don't know if you want an L in the rose or if you want a B in the white or if you want a T in the yellow. So you're going to let me know, but it's not $777. This is where you dial in. Let's make that a was price. And let's get everybody on the phone lines and help you own something special. Take a look at them again. This is not going to last very long because we can only make so many. Again, they're all custom made for you and your loved ones and a great gift. And think about, seriously, there's like a great, just again, that little reminder that it's there, but it's lightweight and everyday wearable. It's like the diamonds by the yard where you don't have to take it off. And speaking of, this would be the perfect piece to lay a little lower. Let the diamonds by the yard be maybe a little higher up on the neckline and then have this a little bit kind of that drape because naturally with that kind of V shape that it forms with the actual initial, it'd be great for that. But guess what? Nobody's loving 777. You know what custom pieces cost these days? Custom pieces in fine VS diamonds in solid gold and not costume. We're not talking about pieces that you wear for a week and then suddenly they've changed color. We're not talking about diamonds that get all hazy and foggy or start that way because they're just low quality. This is the best of the best, and it's not going to be, and you want to get best of the best because you're going to wear it forever and ever. This is not like initials don't change, right? Names don't typically change, right? Or maybe to that end, you're getting it for the new bride, right? How many weddings are happening? Because a lot more, probably double what happened last year, because everyone's got to get married this year that didn't get married last year. What about the new brides that are taking on a new married name, right? Or maybe you're hyphenating and you want to get both and honor yourself and your last name and his. Or whatever you want to do, but it's not $777. It's not going to be $699. How about we take it even lower? And guys, I'm supposed to be stuck at $777, and I've already abandoned that long ago. We're not going to even make it $699 or $649 or even $599. Gifting is not something we get to say a lot. We don't get to do a lot of gift appropriate items. This would, I think, be the perfect fitting piece for gifting if you want something special and you want something unique, and I'll make it $499 and we'll sell them out right now. $499. It's with a solid chain of solid gold, adjustable lengths, and 3 of different lengths are all built in. And you have that gorgeous lobster claw, easy, easy, easy. There's a reason that's there. Listen, it costs another like $200 to do a lobster claw over a spring ring, but we're eating that cost because you're taking advantage of that. Let me show these on the hand so you get another idea here. And I've got somebody taking 3 letters already. Look at how beautiful and sizable these are. So even from a distance away, they're still readable. This is not going to be a piece where we're going with the classic block lettering here so that it's really visible and readable, beautifully classic. And yep, you've got J's and K's. They're represented, but I think you can imagine with the block lettering what any of the letters of the alphabet would look like. We'll give it 60 seconds and we'll move. This is just too cool for school. And I'll tell you right now, another look at it maybe from another distance away. And I did not know these were coming today. So I'm just giving you an idea kind of from another distance away just to see what those look like. And again, that letter J, that's the rose, then the white, then the yellow there. But a really, really special idea and a great way to get personalization in VS Diamonds, have all of that level of quality. Look at these chains and how they sparkle. There's such a beautiful diamond cutting to them. So our final call is now. Get on those lines. We'll help you out. Thank you so much. It's just, I think, really fun to be able to do personalized in fine because that's not always how it works, right? So oftentimes the personalized has to be something that's maybe that, not super fine quality, and it's just nice to be able to bring in that quality we love. Another 2 going out, perfect gift idea, full-on necklace, wearable for every single day. That's the thing. It's not like a full-on collar where maybe that's going to be special occasion only. This is just put it on, wear it every day, never take it off, and every line is locked up. So this is a really important buy, guys. And what it was supposed to be $777, I guess tomorrow I'm going to have to explain why you're saving nearly $300 on every single necklace. And by the way, every caller but one has gotten more than one so far. Every caller's taken more than one except for one caller. So I think that's really, again, whether you're layering on the same neckline here, whether you decide to layer them up together, whether you're deciding to give them as gifts. It's one of those gifts too, as somebody who, buys for a lot of people, because I love giving, first of all, I love giving jewelry, but we're not made of money. So, funds are not unlimited. So when you're gifting fine jewelry, what do you do when you got to get 3 of the same gift, but you still want to make it personalized? I think of, what my grandmother always did for all of her granddaughters. She had 10 grandkids and all these great grandkids, right? And she would always want to do something special, but something that was similar, but not exactly the same. So I think if you've got, let's say you've got those 5 granddaughters, right? And easy enough, right? Choose each one of their initials, or maybe you're honoring the last name, or maybe you're going to get, I love, again, crazy, but, pets' names and children's names and, loved ones' names. Really, how do you want, or build it, TVON if you want to, right? You need 4 of them. Might be a little tougher to do. I would say if you're stacking, probably limit it to 3 because you got the 3 different lengths built into the necklace itself. But $499 to get yourself custom-made fine jewelry that is, again, in your choice of gold, your choice of letter, and other than that, there's no choice to make. You're choosing gold and letter. That's it. What color gold? What letter do you need? We'll give it a final 60 seconds. It's unbelievable. And if anybody's interested in the studs, we have studs to match. And because there are 2 studs that you're choosing, we're not even going to say you have to choose the same letter. So if you wanted, I do this all the time with my earrings because I have a lot of piercings and I have every letter of the alphabet, and I'll tell you why. I like to build words. I literally have a lot of piercings, so I can do like a 5-letter word or a 4-letter word. I don't do the bad ones. Okay, maybe I do sometimes. No, I don't, but I can build. So you can actually, if you need studs where you choose a couple of letters, we have the stud opportunity for you where you can choose a couple of letters if you want to. So if anybody wants to see the studs that match, they're here. Just holla at me, we'll show them to you. So that's a special way to go. $499 and 20 seconds left. Thank you so much. I just think for the new moms out there, I have so many friends who are just bringing new life into this world, and I love the creative names. I've got a friend, my favorite friend's baby name is, she named her child Fox, F-O-X, Fox. And, I'm just thinking, should I get her an F and an O and an X? Because she could build it, wear it, choose the gold color. How cute. And this little kid is adorable. The cutest little boy. So anyway, think about how you can really, I think it's great for the new moms and the name, right? And then my cousin just had a baby and she named her daughter Cleo. So I'm loving that. So I'm thinking, oh gosh, I could get her, a beautiful, a C to honor her daughter. Because that's what so many of us are doing. We're not wearing our own initials anymore. And that's kind of the fun news, is when it's not breaking the bank to do it, you can have a little fun and go a little unexpected route. So congratulations if you got them. Thank you so much. I'm so glad we have those for you. And again, if you want to see the earrings, let me know. We can show those to you, but this is a gorgeous, gorgeous necklace and you got to love it. Got one special Tanzanite here to show you. You could do like, maybe my brain thinks in weird ways sometimes when it comes to personalization, because I like to go outside the box with everything. So I'm thinking also, like, what if you've got somebody who's going off to school? One of my dear friends, she has she's actually going off to USC in a week. She's going to go, and I've been like telling her all about it and what to expect, even though now in 20 years after the fact, it's probably a lot different than when I was there. But I think, wow, you could honor, like, go collegiate and get U and S and C, right? You could do that. Notice you can't do 4. You can't do like UCLA, but you could do USC for sure. So like, think about all of these different, opportunities, right? Like, you can get really creative. So if you need a little time to think about it, they'll be here throughout the evening, it looks like. So give us a call and we'll help you with those. But I think you can really think outside the box. I think it's one thing to say, oh, my name's Linda, I'm going to get an L. And you can do that, and that's fabulous. But, there's a lot more you can do and get really outside the box and creative. So that's going to be an option. Now, I do want to show you this because this is probably my favorite ring I've ever brought to you, like ever. And it doesn't matter what I like, but I'm just saying this is just outside the box different. And I did bring you a Tanzanite last night that had 2 special pink diamonds. How about we up the ante and bring you 3 of them in a Tanzanite, in a blue wing. I feel like sometimes I feel like they made this for me because it's like all my favorites here. You've got the trillion blue wing, super sized here. And then the 3 matching pink diamonds on the corners. The item number is 3605. Thank you. Keep calling on the initials. Like I said, we'll be able to continue to order those throughout the show. So if you feel like you need a little more time to think about what you want to do, think about it. And we'll be here for the next 90 minutes. 3605. Did I already tell you that, or did you have ESP, Tony? Because that is just, I don't feel like I even said that, but look at, I'm just caught up in the amount of red in this stone. How about the size? One of our largest here, it's an 11 karat 47 trillion. And it also has, get ready for some big pink diamond weight here. That is 21 points, which by my math tells me that that's a 7 and a 7 and a 7 in the corners there in natural fancy and saturated pink diamonds. And then how about it? All white diamonds filling in the rest of the way. Rose gold prongs as an extension of the bezels and prongs that wrap around those very precious pink diamonds. That is a winner right there. Congratulations again on those. I know we still have initials going out the door, so our lines may be a bit busy, but this is a one only, so this won't take very long because of the blowout. Now the white diamond weight is 82 points, so there's also that. It's getting you well over or a little over a carat in diamonds, but it's the way. It's like how those diamonds are situated and what those diamonds are, and then the fact that they're all around. A stunner. That's a complete stunner of a blue wing block D. The trillion is some of the most magical ways to show off. If you get the saturated stones, which this certainly is, it's one of the best ways to show off A, the saturation, B, the red flash, but also just a sparkle that we're not used to seeing from other blue wings, if they're ovals or cushions or really anything but the rounds or the trillions, right? So that's an 11 karat 47. Absolute super stunner star. And it's also going to be, look at this on the hand because you got to check this out. It is a wild one, but because the band is pretty traditional, this could be a way to wear a big ring, like have that big statement piece, but really wearable. And we only have one, and I will make this one disappear like magic. Thank you. Did you get some great initials back there? Yeah, anybody doing creative things? Anybody share any creative things? I'd love to hear because I'm always like interested in how everybody interprets the wearability of the initials. So yeah, let me know what you're thinking there. But this is our 1147. And if that is grabbing your attention, come on in. Do not be shy on these phone lines. Let me just try it on for you. Size is everything here with this ring. So keep in mind, this is a big ring on me. So it's a substantial, large size ring. To that end, we'll get your measurement on it. Trillion, and just I think really there's something about adding the pear shapes and extending the points of the trillion that almost give the illusion that it's even larger than it already is. Look at this, because the stone is quite significant as it is, but then you've got from really the base of the stone there with the diamond halo all the way to the top, I mean, you're real close to an inch. But because it's a trillion, you've got, again, these angles, which makes it quite wearable if you're maybe, getting into the larger jewelry or not sure if you want to go larger, but you love the stone. Listen, with this value here tonight, and how many times has this been on the air? Never. You can watch every show we do. You've never seen it. And yet, behind the scenes, as this has not been shown on the air, it's been receiving discounts simply because I loved it from like 2 weeks ago when I first saw it. But at $37,000, I wasn't sure that was going to get the job done. That's where we play with it tonight. Listen, Quiet Thursday, we get to really wow you with some values. I just took a $800 necklace and I made it a fraction of that just to get the phones a-rocking. We're going to do that here, but this is not something that could be made every day. This is one in the world. We have no other, what we have is what we have. And that's what I think a lot of people now, especially if you've watched these over the last couple of years or couple of months, we've had them since 2018. It was the last couple of weeks of 2018 when they debuted, so it's been about 2.5 years that the Blue Wings have been here. But the reality of the situation is that's a private collection that is on its way to being done and gone. And when it is, they're done and gone. And we don't honestly know. The theory is probably not going to bring you Tanzanite after that. Because how could we? Even if we proceed and bring you Block D, the traditional Block D, after getting very accustomed and used to seeing this quality, the Block D is not going to be up to our standards or yours. So I'm going to venture out and say, because it's the thinking and the philosophy of this company is only bring the best. When the best is gone, I don't think we're going to be seeing much Tanzanite. We're going to have to send you elsewhere. And we know what's happening elsewhere. No offense, they do great things, but nobody else even has really the blue wing, certainly, but not a lot of people have block Ds either. So then you're really having to downgrade. I'd love to see you get this big stone. And listen, when we're putting it on a discount like we are, take a look. I'm going to make it easy for you. A lot easier than you might ever believe an 11 karat 47 should be. Watch this. And you are getting the natural pinks, which are huge. By the way, every one of those could be in a single ring on its own as the centerpiece, as the superstar. And that'd be good money on its own. Let's blow it out. $37,212 is the original price tag on this one. The reds are so evident here. We have one. Do we have anybody thinking about it so far? Nope. 37,000, forget about it. We're blowing it out right now. The last time I saw it, right there, 12,000, that ring, 12,999. I have added a new price today just to get it done on a Thursday. That's what we're going to do. We're going to send this flying out of here tonight because this is what you call undeniable value. And if you've been waiting on a big stone, I've got 7 carats later, but this is still almost like getting close to double that. So this is an important gem. And it's not going to be 12,000 or 10,000 or 9,000 or 8. We've had 11 and 12 carats recently. They were $79.99. I'm not even stopping at $8,000. This is why you call me. This is not, by the way, those other 11 and 12 carats were not with pink diamonds. They did not have 1 point of pink diamonds. This has 3 7-point pink diamonds. Not your everyday ring, and it's no longer going to be $79.99. Call me quickly. There's one. This is probably the value of the entire month. We're bringing it to you right now, and all I can say is this. If you really are thinking about the most exquisite custom design in Tanzanite, it's now or never time. It is not going to be $79.99. It's not even $7,500 or $74.99. This is one of those, why do we do this when we could ask whatever we wanted on Blue Wing? But remember how truly committed we are to value. It's really what we're all about. It's not worth bringing to you if we can't bring you the value. As fine as the quality is, that's important, but it's got to be the value too. And this is not even going to be $7,000 or $69.99. This will go, so come on in early. You can have the say yay or nay when you're on the phone lines. What I can't do is make another one. I don't have the pinks and I don't have an 11.5 carat trillion that looks like that. It's not 16. Let's just keep going. I'll just keep going. It's got to find a home somewhere, and it's not going to be for lack of quality or lack of beauty or lack of originality. It's all there. Make it $5,999. That will go. 30 seconds on that ring, and we will say bye-bye. And a big congratulations will be in order because not only is that a superstar ring, but there you've got the buy. That's the buy of the night by far and beyond, because you just don't see 11.5 carats like that alone with just a few white diamonds. This has got the pinks at the corners, and what a beauty, the way they extend out from the prongs like that. And we just took a $12,999 Thursday night price and broke it down and have got it less than half of that. That's the value right there. That is a super stunner of a ring. Museum level, actually it's beyond. None of our Blue Wing Block Ds are in museums yet. The best you would ever see on display in a museum is a Block D, not Blue Wing. None of our stones, we have a few that, we'd like to loan out, but we think you guys are the priority, and I don't think there's going to be any left to loan out to the museums of the world. This is your chance to own a piece of history. Let's move on. Coming up next, we have a big diamond tennis bracelet for you. And I have an Carat Tanzanite in the bridge. And then later on, we're going to see those 7 carat plusers as well, which I got a problem because they were supposed to be more than where this is at. So we're going to have to adjust everything about Tanzanites today, including, by the way, there is 1 pair of Tanzanite and Demontoid earrings. So I know a lot of you love that combination. If you'd like to see those, please let me know. Take a look at this, though. I've got the Carat Blue Wing right here set in the bridge. This is This is good. I know we love our Asher cuts, but man, I just cannot deny when they are set in the bridge and you get all of that faceting, creating these squares that replicate and replicate within the center, and then you still get to see that beautiful diamond. This is my favorite view when you get the brilliance that are breaking up the reds from the stone, and you see if you look through that stone there, you see how there's just these points of light glittering through. Hello, bridge. That's why we love our bridge. It's why it's taken over as the most popular mounting we create and do. We have several versions for different sizes and shapes, but this is why it's so popular. And you've got item number 3700. What a fabulous look. Maybe the trillion's a little large for every day. How about a 417, which is what we're bringing to you now in another fancy cut here for you. And let's see if we can give this one a home. The trillion is here if you'd like it. Verifying right now, but we'll see who's got it. This is one where 417 in the Asher, very special, still that blue wing quality. And then you've got 91 points in VS Diamonds as well, set up in the bridge. Well. Welcome, welcome. Here's what we're going to do. We got a wheel coming up after this. I mean, this show just does not quit. But I don't know, after what I just did on 11.5 carat, if that's going to make any sense to sit here. And this one actually, I mean, look at the start price here, $13,104 on the Asher. This is no little, tiny ring. This is an important stone and a great exotic cut, and I'm just going to see who's out there. We're going to try something because I've got it listed here to go out at $5,299 tonight, but you just all saw what I did. I mean, if that's $5,200, I think a lot of people are still going to say, well, for another couple hundred more, I can have the trillion with the pink diamonds. So you see where it kind of puts us in a pickle here. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to take that price and forget about it. Don't put it too far in the back of your mind because I know as shoppers, we like to know how much we save. But we got to really think about what we can do here to make this a wow, give you an opportunity. Listen, the 11.5 carat is here, and there's a lot of people verifying on it right at this moment. But that's not maybe your everyday style. There's something about the bridge that sets it up in a lot of gold, gives you a great platform for all of your, again, diamonds, tanzanite, gives it a really nice feel and security on the hand, but not oversized. I think you can wear this and enjoy this on a regular basis if you're comfortable wearing large jewelry. I'm going to start an auction on it. We didn't have all but, listen, we had one bidder on the last auction that we did. One. Granted, I'm hoping that was because it was the first hour curse. We've got now the midpoint of the show. We are here with only 90, actually less than 90 minutes left. I'm going to see who's out there, and we are going to give away an Asher cut. Sound good? Is it a deal? Let's shake on it. We're going to give away an Asher cut. And I know from all of our tanzanites that we've had, because we've had literally hundreds of blue wings go out the door and hundreds of requests on blue wings, what is always really popular in requests, it's Ashers. Asher cuts are also the most limited of every cut that we've ever brought to you in blue wings. So keep that in mind. I'm going to start an auction. We're going to see who's out there. I'm really looking for activity, participation. Come on in. Let's get everybody rocking on the phone lines. But to do that, it's going to take more than just saying 4,500 open. It's going to be more than just, listen, auctions have been a little bit crazy, and that's because you have the duality of me starting really low and then not a lot of activity. So you put those two together and you end up with a really big value. So how about, and that's where a lot of people have said, well, then just stop and stay and sit and hope. Watch this. Take a look at it. We're going to not even do 45. Let me try this on for you. I'm not going to start. Yeah, I mean, we could just sit here and be a little patient and hope to get the open. Or we can take it lower and lower and lower and lower and make sure there's an opportunity that you've never seen before. That's what this is about. $4,000, $3,500, $3,000, $417, almost a carat in diamonds. Any gold you wish, any size you want, and we'll go $2,500 to start. Let's get it going. $2,500 to get it going on a 4 carat 17 in the Asher. This is what it's all about. And here's your value that if you want an Asher cut We have not seen too many. There aren't too many left. That's why we're trying to kind of ration them a little bit so we can, not show them all to you at once and then suddenly they're gone. And, you show them all at once, then people think they're forever and they're never going to end and they're always going to be here. And then everyone's surprised when we say, oop, they're sold out. So kind of giving you this kind of last call opportunity here, certainly a rarity. We know that much. And $2,500 has not been bid. So we march on, we carry on. We've got a wheel coming up for you that's got ruby and Paraíba and fawn diamonds and men's rings. But before we do that, before we go, we're going to see if we can get this one at home. Because ultimately, as much fun as it is hanging out with you guys, it's a lot of fun to sell really fine jewelry on the cheap. That is what thrills me. Everyone gets their thrills in a different way. Some people get on the back of a motorcycle. That's not me. This is my thrill. As a shopper, as a lover of really good jewelry, but as somebody who wants to get a value, I mean, shopping, if you do it right, it's a competitive sport. Let's make this easy. You know you're the winner when you tune in, especially lately on the big old auction block. So I'm going to start at not 25, not 24. We still have no open, so I'm really trying to see if we have somebody who's going, I like it. I kind of like it. Because if the answer is, I like it, you're going to see a value you cannot refuse. I've had every blue, think of how many blue wings I've had. I wish I would have counted. Because talk about, it's like the stuff of Guinness Book World Records, right? Nobody else has this in the world. It's only at TVON. You can buy Block Ds. They can call them blue what have yous. But this is the only place to get Blue Wing Block D. We have a special relationship and connection to the miner, who's the miner who mined with his own two hands. He was there when the whole Blue Wing discovery was made. He was there toiling in the Block D section of the mine. This is like 15, 16 years ago. And he's the one, his comrades, and he discovered it. He was the one that actually got in there, got that Blue Wing, excavated that material, and had the foresight to save it. Again, foresight or greed, I'm not sure which, but either way, we're glad he did. $2,400, I don't have it. We're verifying. Maybe. That's the good news. We got a maybe going on. Let me make this irresistible. I'm not going to start 24 or 23 or 22 or 21. I am at your mercy tonight. I need to move some jewelry. We're going to do it one way or the other. But it's going to take some really, 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 really low prices. So how about $2,000 to start? Final call, 60 seconds, let's go. That's the big Asher cut right there. 91 points in the bridge. Welcome to Thursday night. Welcome to Tanzanite. Welcome to the best we have. And we got 1 minute to get the open, and if we do, it might be the only bid we get, just going on a pattern. It's a pattern. It's a pattern that seems to have developed here. So come on in. That just means, it means that there's other people watching other things. And so it's your lucky time. And I didn't leave it at, 4,500 like I stubbornly should. I should have just, dug in and said 45, take it or leave it. And instead, just trying to get that open. Just trying so hard to get that open to see it out the door to somebody. So here we are, 20 seconds. It sounds like we do. Tiffany, you're on something else, right? So Jess has got the open back there. Wonderful. We've got the open at $2,000. This might be the time to just say sold if I'm going on recent history. But we got to give everybody a shot. We've got the open, so it will go to somebody. Oh, these are not pieces that should be going for my silly low opens. That is for sure. And another state, just because sometimes when there's a really, really big value, I'm just going to tell you how my mind works. As somebody who spent the first decade of my career selling more loose gems than I sold jewelry, 3 days a week loose gems, 3 days a week jewelry, I'm going to tell you something. I'm just going to do some basic math here. $2,000 is our open. We've got a 4 carat 17. Now, 10 years ago when I was selling loose gems, there were no Blue Wing Black Ds, right? That discovery, that collection had not been made public yet. I'm just going to point this out because we're bringing to you what is generally considered a priceless material. There is, people ask me every day, what's the retail on this? What's the retail on that? And I have to sound like an idiot and go, there is no retail. And they go, why not? because nobody else has this. So when you think about, well, so-and-so down the dial is doing this with Tanzanites. Well, the other guys down the dial, they're doing this. Well, you go up the dial and they're doing this. That's great. But here's where we stand out. This is the best material out there. My price right now is $479.61 per carat. That is unheard of. You can't even buy the basic Black Sea that all we have left from here to the end of time, whenever that is, when that Tanzanite mine is declared mined out. That's Black Sea. That's all we have access to. That's all we have left. That is a price tag. If you've ever looked, I know the wholesale shows have been going on for the last year and a half. Vegas was going to happen. Now it's looking like actually later this month, like that's not going to happen. So we were hoping to get a little bit more of like that kind of what's happening in wholesale. And let me tell you, whenever these trade shows resume, whenever the wholesalers get back together and, you know, everybody from the world comes together and trade stones, we're going to see huge elevated prices because everything is elevating in price. I think except really we are the exception to that rule because everything is going up. And yet we've got a Tanzanite right here, an Asher Cut Blue Wing Black D that is sitting here at $479 a carat. Now, as much as that would be fabulous to put that in a box and send you that 4 carat 17 stone, that's not what I'm doing. We've got a 91 point VS diamond weight. We have a world of gold here, and we have one lone bidder yet again. One bidder. How does this happen? I got to tell you right now, and Rhonda, we have your request coming up, so we're going to get to that diamonds by the yard after this. But I have to give this a clock just to make sure that there's nobody else out there that wants in on this Tanzanite. And that price, if it were just a loose stone sitting between my tweezers, and that was all, $479 a carat, that's going to beat everybody on the planet. Wholesalers, networks, big retailers, small retailers, mom and pops, design houses, you name it. And yet we're giving you the ring, finished in your size, in your gold color, free shipping, no tax. I mean, what more could we throw in? And all I'm trying to say is I went too low. And yet you'd think when you go that low and it's like bing, 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 there's a value, you'd think everybody would be in. But that's just the nature of the night. And that's why you have an opportunity right now. I'm going to give it 2 minutes because we have to give it 2 minutes just to see. Let me say, if you spend all this time and there's nobody else, there's probably nobody else. But I'm not losing faith. There might be somebody else out there that is thinking about this ring. And to that end, here's what we're going to do. We're going to lower the increments. Why not? And I hope your caller doesn't mind, Jess, because, listen, I think they're good as gold, but I got to give it 2 minutes to finalize it anyways. We're going to make sure if we have anybody who's looking for a value. This is sheer all-out value. I'm going to make the increments $50 just to help, maybe entice. Maybe that's just a little extra incentive to get in and score this value, but we are at a price per carat that should not be happening ever on the loose stone. You got all the diamonds, you got all the gold. We are sizing it and changing the gold color and getting it to you for free, to your doorstep, ready to wear or ready to resell. I don't know, that's tempting right now, right? It's tempting. When everyone else is out there selling Block C and they're getting $600, $700, $800 a carat, and that's the wholesale level. There's a lot of people getting $1,000 and more per carat on Block C. Here's your last call. I got nobody. Take a look. We got one bidder and nobody verifying. Or maybe, Tiffany, are you verifying while I'm up here talking away? We might have somebody thinking about it, but we have 2 minutes to determine where this is going to go. How much? Listen, I think I know how much. But either way, we're not getting $13,000. We're probably not getting $5,300. And we're stuck at $2,000 with a minute 40 left. So it is last call. The per carat is there. The diamond weight is there. There's an epic gold weight to it. We have 90 seconds remaining, and I've spent like $20,000 of airtime just talking about it. So here's your chance to dial in. We have like 80 seconds now to get you in and make the phone call. Just dial as fast as you can. Here it is on the hand one more time. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold. We see all of our blue wings for the most part. They're in the white. But that does not mean that they don't look fabulous in the yellow or don't look fabulous in the rose. You can choose. Well, yeah, I just overheard somebody going, yes, but how much is it to size? Oh my goodness, let's say it again. Free, look at it down here. This is not a special deal for today. This is every day, which I know we get kind of jaded towards it. I think so many times I take it for granted until I realize, like I bought my mom a ring, right? She thought she was a size that she isn't, right? It's too big. So she gave her birthday ring. This is last Monday. I give her yellow diamond, right? And instead of just, and I haven't seen her in 3 years. I'm probably not going to see her for another couple years, right? So I'm like, I go to, I call the jewelry store, the local jewelry store in Vegas, because I thought, if I take it back and then I got to ship it back and, it's a hassle, right? Let's just go size it right now. I just want to get it done. I want her to be able to wear her birthday gift, right? She needs it a half a size smaller than it is. I made it too big and blah, blah, blah. She goes, well, it's okay. I'm like, Mom, you're never going to wear it. So I literally call the local jewelers in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is last Tuesday. And do you know, one of them quoted me $600 to go down a size, half size, and the other one quoted me $620. And Vegas is usually not as expensive as other places. I just know from nothing's as expensive there as it is, let's say, I don't know, here. So I'm going, gosh, I don't even want to know what LA or New York or the big cities would be, right? Because that just tends to be how it goes. And I think my point is, I think we sometimes take for granted what that bonus benefit of free sizing on everything. I think sometimes we forget how valuable that is. Because and I know, I'm preaching to the choir, if anybody's tried to get something sized recently, like let's say you've got a ring that you've had for years and it's not from TVON, so it's not in your size, and it's crazy money. And I'm like, okay, so needless to say, I brought the ring back. I'm going to size it here with TVON and we're going to send it back to her. And it's like, it's one of those things where, oh my gosh, you need those moments of reality hitting where you go, okay, sizing is not free and it's not inexpensive and it's a hassle anyways. And I'm very particular. I don't want anybody going anywhere they don't have to right now, because your health and safety is more valuable than any dollar amount. So I don't want to send you to a jewelry store. I don't want to send you anywhere. I want you to sit at home and have the piece arrive to your door. Okay, so I'm off that. Do we have 2,050, yes or no? Anybody want to participate on this auction? Or are we selling it over here? Yes? Hey, show me hands, guys, because I don't know who's on what, and I can't tell with just looking at blank faces. So help me out here. Nobody? Nobody else? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. You got it. All right. So next up, we're going to show a quick Diamonds by the Yard special here, 456. Oh, that's a good item number. I think I'll have to commit that one to memory. This is for a requester, and hold on, it doesn't want to come out of the bag here, so it's been hermetically sealed. Yes, Christine? The what? The pear-shaped Paraibas. Oh, yeah, sure. You want to see him? Sure. Give me one moment here. Who's this request for again? I know I had it somewhere. Okay, Diamonds by the Yard. This is the petite Diamonds by Rhonda. Hi, Rhonda. Thank you for asking for this. I've had so many incredible Diamonds by the Yard lately. We keep amplifying and improving upon. This is where it all started, Rhonda. This is our 31 point. 456 is the number, 31 points in 5 stones. So you have 6 pointers or so each, bezel set, and this is the necklace in its entirety. So yes, this has the spring ring, has 3 adjustable links, 16, 17, 18. And it also is white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. So one more time on the hand here for you. So what we've done is we've made a variety, because some of you have asked for larger stones, some of you have asked for diamonds all the way around. So we've been kind of just, taking and improving and improving and improving. This is where it all started, and to say improving doesn't mean that this isn't special. It just means that there's also going to be different affordability levels that we've had for you to bring you the best. Let me go ahead and show it up close as well, so you can see each diamond if you're new to this style. And somebody asked the other day, well, why isn't actually a yard of diamonds? Well, because this is a term. Boy, that would be really pricey if we did. Can you imagine doing a yard of this style? What we've done is the concept is really about having this kind of station design, if you will. It's another way to put, diamonds by the yard, but it's an industry term that's actually, because I think somebody thought I didn't know my measurements. And they're like, ooh, honey, 18 inches is not a yard. And I'm like, well, that's actually, it's a trade term that's been used throughout the jewelry world to describe the style, where there's a continuous nature of the diamonds, and you get every so often, and again, we've done other versions where they're closer together, there are more stones. This is that where it all began, where it all started. That's the back, this is the front. So do you see how no matter how it turns, because it will turn, there's, you know, even if you put it on one way, this is going to be a piece that is a chain with those stations of diamonds throughout the necklace. So it's really just meant to give you that continuous look, give you that extra sparkle every so often, but be in a wearable style that is every single day. 31 points is the diamond weight. That bezel set stone is then flanked by chain that is all beautiful, like a diamond cut Rolo. If that were not diamond cut, it wouldn't sparkle the way you see that as I move it ever so slightly there. It's in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, and this is where it all began. It's also the most affordable style we have. It's the most affordable way. If you're thinking, well, I got the big mama, but I want to gift it, it'd be perfect, right? This is, I know I've bought these for myself. I got a white gold and a yellow gold, and as soon as mine is ready, you're going to see me wearing it every day. I've got a white gold and a yellow gold that I ordered because I am so 100% on board with this style. And it's lightweight. I'm not a necklace girl, never have been, but I got to tell you, when it's light as a feather and you never have to take it off, and you can not even worry about, like, do I have to even like take it off when I go to bed at night? No, you just leave it on and wear it and have that glamorous statement style every day. I'm going to put it back on the hand here. We'll show you that clasp again. And here's what we'll do. It's not even $9.99. Oh, no, no. We're making this the most affordable version of our DBTY that you can get. And the idea with having 5 is to really create that kind of symmetry by having one at the base. So you always know, you always look at your necklace, you'll know where it's centered, right? Because the one center stone is going to be your center. And then you have 2 going up the sides. They're really stationed further apart so that the idea is they look like they go all the way around. They really just go all the way up the sides of the neckline. So if you are wearing a traditional neckline in clothing, you're going to basically get the look like they continue all the way around. But I just love, even the chain is so beautifully done. It is not even going to be $499. And I was, it's funny, when I had the 2 carat the other day, I literally got a catalog the following day in my mailbox that had diamonds by the yard and their 2 carat style. I kid you not, this is a major retailer of jewelry. They've been famous in the catalog world for a long, long time. They don't have brick and mortar stores. Their only catalog, they have great values. I'll tell you, I've shopped there before. They have such good values. But I gotta say, their 2 carat diamonds by the yard was $29.99. And ours was not. We bring the value like everything and always. $449 for this version in the 5 stone, a beautiful larger stone steel, because that's the point. If the, you know, that's kind of the trick with these, is they never are really, really super crazy affordable anywhere, because you can't really use a small diamond. The diamonds have to be, you know, substantial to show them off. To have the station design really work visually, they've got to be a good size. That's why these are, again, little over 6 points a piece here, and really stunning. And the chain just keeps on going and going and going. And then I love that you don't have to choose a length, because you have 3 of the most popular lengths that are already available to you and built in. And look at that. Just against like the stark white background, it still shows up and shows off. And then on a skin tone, oh, amazing, right? It's amazing. So this was a request for Rhonda. Thank you for asking for it. But again, if you would like to go with our most affordable version of the Diamonds by the Yard, this is it. $449. We'll give it 30 seconds. We got to roll. Lots to show you before the evening is over, and we only have 1 hour left in the show. So it's time. And do you see how, like, that's the front of one and that's the back of another? And the bezel setting is done so perfectly that you get sparkle no matter how you're seeing it, front or back. So that's really important as well. $449. Give us a call if you'd like it. I hope that's what she's looking for. It's always nice to be able to bring that, especially now that we've seen some larger versions. I think if anybody's going, oh, I'd love to try that style, but I'm not looking to spend a couple $1,000s, this is the most affordable way to do it, and you're still getting that beautiful classic style that is so wearable. So give us a call, $449. Always a pleasure to bring that to you. And I can show you against fabric as well. Just, I mean, I'm not wearing an open neckline tonight, but I got to show you just to, you know, give you an idea of some of the, just some of the beauty from far, far away. I mean, there it is against, again, a skin tone. And so you can just, I mean, I think it helps to see It's just another look at the size of the diamonds to get an idea when it's up against skin, how you can really see those beautiful stones. But if you are thinking about, if you're looking at it against, a fabric or on top of clothing, it's a great, it's really gives you it delivers a great visual, that's for sure. So that's what I really appreciate. It's easy to wear, but it's also really comfortable, and it's, every single day. So that's our DBTY. We'll go back to the hand here, and we'll see if anybody else would like one, but it's a great request, Rhonda. We appreciate it. So give us a call. Those will be here. 456 is your number, white, yellow, or rose gold. I only have the white gold here to show you, but I'll tell you, our yellow gold's also been very popular, and it's just a great look, and just you will enjoy wearing that. And I think, again, when it comes to the pieces you invest into, the ones you're going to wear most of the time, I can't see a day go by where you're not wearing that style. I really love the idea of, I think a lot of us do, of having a signature look. That is it. All right, let's go back to our wheel. I'm going to show you something else that's here really quickly before our top of the hour hits. I had mentioned we had rubelite earrings tonight. Looking forward to this. Oh, look at the rubelites. And they're like, this is rubelite fire here, because that's not just, some rubelites are pretty muted because they're darker and they're more saturated. Look at how bright, still rubelites, but they're like the top quality, that superstar, amazing, bold, bright, even though it's an earring, you're going to see it from a mile away kind of color here. The item number, let's just even come in a little closer, because I also want you to check out the clarity. Not something you always get with a rubelite is clarity. You certainly have it here, and that's going to be item number 3696. How about we make them affordable? And I know rubelite's not supposed to be affordable. It's not usually affordable. Here tonight, they will be. And this is what we live for. Rarity in stones, super affordable price, great stud, but better because it's got the halo. There's going to be 85 points total weight in your rubelites, and then the 18 points. Boy, anybody else, I don't think those carat weights are right. I'm looking at those going, I've been doing this a long time. Usually can guess within a couple of points of a carat weight. I don't know. Those look big. 18 points in VS Diamonds. Listen, I'll go with it. I think it's going to help me cheat the price a little bit more, if anything. So let's do it. And we'll give you a look at them on the ear as well. But they are not going to be, oh boy, we could get in some trouble with the rubelites here tonight. Yes. Who is that? Rhonda. Oh, was that a request? Hey, Rhonda. She got the white gold. Perfection. Rhonda, you are going to be looking high style every single day of your life. I love that. Rhonda, thank you. Enjoy your DBTY. Here's 85 points plus 18 points. White, yellow, or rose, you'll choose your gold. The post is going to be oriented towards one end of the oval, so they're more likely to have a north-south setting. You'll see them on the ear. I think this could officially be the top of the hour right now. Certainly that time. Let's make this easy, easy, easy. 900, no, they're not $9.99. I can't do that. Now they just happen to hit at the top of the hour. Let's make this crazy affordable. Super easy, guys. I really would love you. This is not a stone that everybody has. This is in that rare upper echelon of tourmalines, when there are thousands of identified colors in that gem family, and yet only a few of them are known by their own specific name. Most of them just get a color, and then you say tourmaline. You say pink tourmaline. You say green tourmaline. You say even watermelon tourmalines, right? Those are just, bicolors, but they're usually just deemed watermelon tourmalines. When they have their own specific name to them, that's when you know it's rare. Paraíba would be a good example. Indicolite would be another good example. Another good example is rubelite, and that's what they look like on, just as a almost diagonal is how I put them on here. So that's what they look like from a distance away. See how the color is still glowing? They're still really vibrant, and that's important. Again, you got to have that glow. That's what's so impressive here about those incredible stones. They're not even $999. Watch this. We're going to do even better. Not even $999, $899, $799. Quick top of the hour. They are vibrant fuchsia, glowing like crazy. Back to the wheel again. That's the thing. Even though the post is oriented towards one way, you can still, it's all about how far you put on that tension backing, right? If you give it a little more tension to the tension backing, you can set them however you wish, but they're not going to be $799 or $699. We're going to blow them out right now. Final call on rubelite earrings. Make them $599 while they last. That will be it for the rubelite rarity of a tourmaline right there for $599. $99. Now that is how we do it. And that's where you get the halo and you get the solid gold and you're choosing your gold color too. And you got those fuchsia bright, almost like, is it pink? Is it purple, right? There's this balance. And that's really where I think the fuchsia kind of quality, I think that's really where that's accurate there. So are you guys ready for our big top of the hour? We have some 7-carat tanzanites to show you, but I also have this really crazy affordable wheel that we're going to share with you here. And we have a big diamond tennis bracelet. Happen to have a 5-carat 20. If anybody's thinking about big diamonds, we still have this to come. And this is, ooh, now when you see that bracelet in relation to a large earring and you realize how big those stones are, that's how you get to 5 carats 20. That's why that's so special. So that's still to come in the show. So stay with us. We only have about 57 minutes left. All right, coming up next, we're going to move on. We've got a beautiful, beautiful white diamond, and I have a quick wheel to show you, and this wheel is everything. We're going to start with a men's ring on a wheel. You don't see that every day. We've got an incredible, incredible men's Mahenge spinel, which is almost the color. If anything's going to be similar to a rubellite, it would be this Mahenge Tanzanite spinel. Unheated, untreated material also. That is a men's ring. It's not every day you get to see a hot pink gem in a men's style, but it doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be a men's style. I think this could be a lady style as well. And then I have a couple more for you. Let's get my 5. I like the 5. It's the 5th of August. I like it. We got a yellow diamond right. Ooh, the pear shape is pretty, right? This is a pear shape with a double halo. That's going to be a nice little, those colors are pretty together. Also have, oh boy, it's the Paraíba in the bridge. Take a look at that. Paraíba, clean, bright, neon glow. And then for my traditionalists out there, a lot of times we get fancy with our tanzanites. What about a traditional band with the emerald cut blue wing right there, and then a ruby in a bridge? Here you go. The glow is on. There's the glow right there. So a quick wheel to start off our hour here. Welcome to the show if you just tuned in. Glad you're with us. About to bring you a nice opportunity on some extremely high-end jewelry pieces here. No doubt about it. And all we need to do is, what we've been doing all night long, which is giving you some serious value. Final hours here. Welcome to the show tonight. Glad you're with us. If you have any requests or you want to check on availability or you want to ask away, anything your heart desires, you let us know. The phone number is right there, so you know how to reach us. And this is where we can do something kind of crazy for you on rings. Men's rings, ladies' rings, high-end, 2 different styles of bridges, gorgeous classic stones. How about some of the most rare exotics out there like Paraíba, a blue wing block D, a yellow diamond. I mean, it's all hanging out here, but we have got to do something wild. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Listen, you've been treated to some values already. It's continuing. And if you know the last hour, things sometimes get a little desperate. So, you know, I don't like to get too whiny, but I'll tell you right now, this is going to be my way here of getting a couple jewelry pieces gone before we go. So it's our final 5 here. Fantastic. Yes, they are. But it's also going to be our last looks at these because this will be all that we need to do to get them out of here. They are all extremely important pieces. We know that. You got Tanzanite and an emerald cut. That's the first time we're seeing that too in the classic band. You've got Paraíbas in the bridge, the round ruby. I mean, I think about how we're elevating. It's not just a Paraíba, it's a clean Paraíba. It's not just a ruby, it's a diamond cut round that's also glowing. There are so many specialty, real characteristics here that you wouldn't necessarily always get. And then you have these fantastic mountings around them, and I'm going to price them on the cheap for you. So here's where we go. Take a look at this. And the Mahenge spinel ring, last time we had it was $38.88. Watch this. And of course, if it's on a wheel, it means everything's got to be the same price, right? Yeah. So that's where we take $38.88 and leave it behind. About to abandon that price tag. Come on in if you have a favorite. We don't want you to miss out on account to being a couple seconds late to your fellow shopper. But can we just take a look at that Paraíba? Real, just all on its own, special. That's a great quality on that stone. It's giving you all the clarity and the neon, but without the big price tag. Because I got one that's got a big price tag. I can discount that pear shape. I got a 2-carat as well. So if you want a 2-carat, stick around. If you want a slightly under carat, this is your Paraíba, but you're getting all the neon. 75 pointer, one only on the Paraíba. Burma rubies a carat 29, glowing. Then we've got the yellow diamond. The pear-shaped yellow diamond is 60 points in the VS. Anybody else think that looks bigger? It sure does. It's got the dimension of a much bigger stone here, and it'll look even better without a fingerprint on it, and that's all set to go now. Anything you'd like, let's make this easy. 38.88, should be, could be, would be, yeah. Let's do it. It's a one only. I'm so glad somebody's got their eye on that Paraíba, because that is what I'm saying. I collect these stones. I have more than any one person needs in Paraíba, and I still can't resist them. I can't. That's when you know you're a little obsessed, when you're like, I have them, but I still love them and I want more. And you can never have too many Paraíbas. That's a 75-pointer in the oval with 82 points in diamonds around it, beneath it, and all over. And you know what we'll do? I'm not into secret prices. I'm into shouting values from the rooftops. Here's what I'm going to do, guys. 38.88's not. I'm not going to even ask, because I really want these to go quickly because we have so little time. Let's cut to the chase. Anything up there, we're going under $3. We're going under $2,000. This is where the Paraíba may already be gone. And hold on, at $19.99, we got a value. It's a big time ruby, $129 in the round. That Tanzanite's a $335, red flash galore, emerald cut. There's the big merengue. That merengue is a carat 39 all on its own. Then you got all the gold, the diamonds. Tell you what, not 19, not 18, not even 1,700. Sometimes it just is a matter of going as quickly as you can. And people, there's a recognition when values, because you guys know jewelry so well. I think that's one of the things I love most about TVON and the TVON shopper is that you know jewelry really, really well. This is, you know, and if there's ever questions you have, hopefully we can impart that knowledge and give you the information you need so you can be the smartest shopper anywhere. But that's what I love is that you know when a value is too good. I mean, right? I never want you to look at a piece and go, oh, it can't be that good because you went too low. But I want you to recognize when those values are what they are, take advantage of us. Take advantage of me. Take advantage of the timing that this is, because nothing up there is going to be $1,799 or $1,777. We're here to move them 5 pieces. We can do this together. You and me, we can do this. We can turn just really admirers into collectors here. Everything up there is a collectible. Everything up there is going to be very difficult to duplicate anywhere else in the world, and we're making them affordable and not $1,777. I'll get them out of here right now. You know what? Any piece you want, $1,699. That's it. 60 seconds. 5 pieces, $16.99. The Paraíba may be gone. Take a look at this. That's it, guys. $16.99, and there's a men's piece up there too, and it's huge. So here's the Paraíba one more time on the hand here. Christine, do you have this one already? Okay, so verifying on the Paraíba, maybe here, maybe gone. So call us quickly. We've got 50 seconds counting down. The giveaways are here. Love the giveaways. Love them. That is just too beautiful. When you've got, watch this. Well, look at that. Block the light here. Block it even more. Oh my goodness, look at that. Watch this. It just gives you the glow. That is a clean stone. It's still 3/4 of a carat, so it is going to be, in the world of Paraíba, still considered a large size. Then you've got, sure, let's show you the merengue. Yes. The 160 pear-shaped Paraíba. You got it. You've got that too. We'll do it. That's going to be a different size, so a different price. But yes, the 1 carat 60, which is here. Did you tell them we also have a 2 carat plus? Yes. There's the pear-shaped Paraíba in the bridge. The ruby's gone. We're going to actually show that on the hand. But they want to see, you know what? We can move them aside and put them up together. Yeah, we'll do that next here. Let me show the ruby for that caller. The ruby is fantastic. And the ruby is item number 3707. And now that carat 29 is gone to Tiffany's caller. In the bridge, that also has a 99-point VS diamond weight on that ruby. Any gold you like, Tiffany, it's currently in the yellow. And then we also have, do you just want to see the 2, Christine, or did that already help them out? The carat 60 is actually going to be a very, very high-end color as well. This is a different price, but I'm showing it for the comparison because they're trying to make the decision here. So it's a little bit more blue, just a bit more saturated. That's a carat 60 with 94 points in diamonds. Yes. Yes. True to size on the ruby. Here we go with the Paraíba. And what we can do is when we clear off the rest of the wheel, we can put them up together just by themselves. Which one? Gents ring. You got it. That's going to be item number 2880. 2880, and it's actually fully finished on the inside. Carat 39, that one's gone as well. Any gold you'd like, that is 139 in the merengue, 47 points in the diamonds, and that great etching on the sides, and of course a fully finished under gallery as well. So here's what we have left. The yellow diamond, 60 points there, and we also have the Tanzanite, that's a 3 carat 35. Emerald cut, blue wings. So what I'm going to do is just show these two together. Christine, you still like to see the two together? All right, so keep in mind the pear shape's a different price. I'm saying that for everybody else who wants to, inquire about this Carat 60, because we can get two Paraibas at the door. The pricing is a substantial difference. The Carat 60 is marked down, but it was $89.99. We're going to get it less than that today. That's 3427. I also do, just since we're looking at Paraibas and they're all different, I also have a pear shape that's over 2 carats if anybody's interested. There's the 2 carat plus. That is another great color there. So we are looking at a very, 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 very important wheel. Those 3 pieces are exquisite. And we have 3 different opportunities here for 3 different collectors. And we'll walk you through carat weights. That's going to be the 75 pointer for $16.99 in the front. On the right side, the Carat 60, they're all different prices. Carat 60 has 94 points in diamonds. Then we go to the 3-stone styling of the 2 carat 18, pear shape, and then it has pear shape white diamonds. Now, everything on this wheel will be magically under $10,000 tonight. Of course, you know the most affordable is the sub 1 carat. That's the 75 pointer. That'll be $16.99. If you'd like the Carat 60, which was $89.99, I'll take $3,000 off right now. Just to do it, just to say yes, that is a top. I'll tell you, it's the cleanest of the 3. And when a Carat 60 can be cleaner than even a 75 pointer, that's telling. Because usually the bigger the stone, the more it's going to be susceptible to inclusions, and the more those inclusions are usually visible. So here you've got that one for $49.99. And then we have the big one is the 2 carat 18. I can get that one down. That's supposed to be $12,000 tonight. Call me if you love it. So the merengue is gone. The Tanzanite we're verifying on, the yellow diamond is verifying, the ruby is gone, the Paraiba is verifying here, and then we've got basically 3 options, but they will all be under $10,000 tonight. So do give me a call if you have a favorite up there, and we can help you out individually, but I like seeing them together because, it's helpful, I think. When you're never going to see millions of them or hundreds of them, I think it's helpful to see them together so you can look at the different specifics, the different color variants, which might be subtle here, but there are still slight color degree differences there, and then you have slightly different clarities as well. So call me if you'd like any of those. Christine, did we help them out there? Good, you got it. So that's just a look at my 3 important Paraibas for this evening. And by far the most affordable will be the $16.99 version that's in the oval and the bridge. That's going to be more affordable. Yes? Thank you so much. All right, big bracelet coming up. Let's bring it to you. That stone, I'm mesmerized by the fact that we're looking at 3 top qualities, and yet there's one that is clarity upgraded. And that's so, so rare. The Carat 60s on the right, super clean. If you're going for size, there's a 2 carat pluser, which is certainly rare on a 2 carat. And you've got that in the back here with the 3-stone styling. All under $10,000. All right, next up. Oh, by the way, Tony, if you want to put it up there, we'll give it 60 seconds, but here's the extra bonus. I'm not just going to make them under 10 or under 9 or under 8. I'm going to get everything up there under $7,000 tonight. Tonight. And tonight only, I'll do even the 2 carat 18, all going under $7,000 tonight. So there are 3 different qualities, 3 different sizes, and 3 different prices. But every single one of them is under $7,000 a piece. It's a Paraiba kind of night. When you have 3 in one show that are all exemplary illustrations of Paraiba, it's a great day. It's a great day. And we just saved ourselves admission to the museum. And for a lot of us, saved ourselves the flight. Don't need to go to another city. Don't need to pay to go look at a stone behind glass. Yes. The oval. Congratulations. $16.99. Gone. We have 2 left. Still under $7,000 a piece. The white gold only on that one, Christine. Here's the carat 60. Let me just put them opposite. I don't know why, but I always like the, I don't know, bigger stone. And the bigger stone weight-wise is on the right, but the bigger stone in the look is almost the carat 60 just because it's elongated. So both of those, one of a kinds, under $7,000. So give us a call if you have any questions about those. We'll be happy to help you. Yes. The Tanzanite that was, which one? The wheel, the emerald cut. You got it. Let me measure it for you. The emerald cut Tanzanite. We'll show it to you real quick here, and we'll get you the millimeter size. It was item number 3642. It was a 335. And we'll get you the millimeter size on it. The width on it is going to be 7.5 by 11. We're talking about this one. And you know what? What's great about seeing Tiffany all by itself, you can really pick up the reds there. The reds on the faceting are amazing. 3642 is the item number on this one. 3 carat 35 emerald cut, blue wing block D. Diamonds down the shoulders, 14 points there. Just a classic. And that is going to be also $16.99. And the wheel is sold out except for this Tanzanite and the yellow diamond. So that's what we have remaining from that $16.99 opportunity, including the 335. So those are your options. Still give us a call on those two big Paraibas. We'll be happy to help you out there. And we have a lot more to show you. There's a really special, you know, guys, we get a lot of questions. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Take a look at this, and you will see all the way around it here. Not a gigantic kind of ring. I mean, it's a solitaire more or less. So I think it really looks fabulous. You don't need, I mean, there's really, you know, again, with an emerald cut, if you put an under gallery or anything decorative, that's going to be a distraction to the clarity almost. It's going to take away from the parallel faceting that you have. So I really just, I kind of like seeing it. There's a little, hold on, a little fuzzy wuzzy on it. So let me get that little speck off of it there because it is, yep, there we go. There's a little something on the surface. So much better now. $16.99. It's a great piece for a classic. I'll try it on for you as well. And then attention enhancer lovers. If anybody has been, because I get a lot of questions about why do you guys always do pendants but never enhancers? We actually have an enhancer tonight in a crystal opal, so I'll flash that for you. It's going to be 3583 coming up. Here's what the Tanzanite looks like on the hand, and verifying on the Tanzanite. Classic setting style. This is how a lot of people like to go when you're showing off an important stone. Sometimes it doesn't need a lot around it. It's just, again, classic, stately, simple elegance, especially with the emerald cut. It's like the emerald cut is the wow. The emerald cut gives you the show with the faceting, so it's almost like you don't need a lot of extra bells and whistles around it. It's just really allowing that stone to show off there. $1,699. Give us a call on that one. I think that one's verifying with Tiffany, so really special way to get a classic. And then all the way out to the outer edges, you get those long parallel facets actually turn into like red neon lights. It's a very special stone. Let's get to our enhancer because, again, just a rare enhancer is a bail that actually has the ability to open up. So what that does is instead of having to slide a chain through it, you have the ability to actually pop it onto beads and pearls and things like that. So it's kind of an exciting way to go and gives you a little more versatility in how you wear your pendant. But let me show this to you first for a size perspective on the hand. This is crystal opal. Wait till you see this. I'll tell you, it just cameras and TV cannot do this justice. You're about to see it on the proper background here to imitate what it's going to look like in person. 3583 is the number. This is a 923 crystal opal. I got to get to it up close. You've got to see this. The crystal opal, and it's an enhancer, so you can still use it on your favorite, wow, that's a big one, 923. If you ever needed an example of how opals look bigger than they weigh, this is it. That is definitely it. And still, even with this background, I'm going to tell you, I was looking at this in my office earlier, and I could not believe the colors. I mean, it is stunning. 923, 51 points in diamonds, but do you see this bail? You can obviously slide something right through it, or this is hinged. So it lifts up, so basically where beads meet or pearls meet or turquoise maybe, whatever you have, it's going to flip on over. So, you know, if you've got bigger, chunkier necklaces, you can actually flip that open so it can still be worn on a necklace style like a bead style or a pearl. So it's really just gives you more versatility. 51 points in VS diamonds, yellow gold only, and all that gorgeous color. And let's just mark it down because it's sitting here at $9,752. Let's try to make this a lot more affordable here for one caller tonight and send it out while we only have 40 minutes left together. So important night to pick up a value, that's for sure, because I don't know if you noticed, but we're giving stuff away. How about $1,888 for a 923? Those are all white diamonds around it, including the enhancer bail that you have. So again, flips up, sits on whatever you like, or strings through your diamonds by the yard. Even our biggest diamond by the yard that we just introduced to you recently, this will still work on that diamonds by the yard as well. So $1,888 on the big crystal opal pendant. Thank you so much. Keep calling on those Paraibas. We still have the Carat 60 and the 218 for you. And then we do have a white diamond. I know how infrequently we see white diamonds, but there is a mega value coming up on Tanzanites, over 7 carats as well. So collectors. And this may not be the greatest day to do this, but I got the big diamond tennis bracelet. And I just think every time you have a bracelet, considering that, you know, it's funny when and I'll just say this really quickly, when you have an opal pendant like that, it's going to take, this is like the Cinderella moment, right? It takes the perfect caller who's probably been looking for an opal and you want a big size and you want a statement piece. Then there are pieces like this that just about every blue-blooded woman wants. Tennis bracelets. Big, designer, fine quality tennis bracelets. And this is where, forget designers. Designers have them, everybody's got them. Basic stores, but it's the quality that differs so tremendously. And my biggest beef in jewelry has always been, I have so many friends who are, you know, I've been in the business for a long time, but, you know, before I was in TV, as far as shopping, I was in the sports business and I was a sports, a sideline reporter and a sports broadcaster and hosted a show. I've been doing TV since I was 16. Lived in Los Angeles, California my whole life. I got to tell you, I have a lot of friends who are in, you know, very kind of high profile positions in businesses. And they tell me all the time because, again, they work hard, they're talented, they're successful. And they say to me, to my face, they say, that's great, seen the show, love the jewelry, but I'm only interested in designer names. I only want it if it's got the big designer name on the inside. And to each their own, but I gotta say, there is nothing that sets me off like that statement. Because no matter how much money you have or how much money you make or how many people know you, we all want quality and we all want value. And we all want that bang for our buck. We work hard, right? So we all want to extend that dollar. And when people say to me, well, and I get it, they got like, you know, if your funds are unlimited, go get a bracelet for a couple $100,000. But here's what bugs me, is that those designers, they have a bracelet very similar like this. They sell 100 of them a day. But they're hundreds of thousands of dollars. Here's the issue. They're not as good a quality as what we bring you here on TV. Because for a long time, you know, we've all been there, you know, where TV, listen, I had the same problem when I got in the business. I'd never seen a shopping network in my life. There was a stigma about it, right? People think, oh, jewelry on TV, it's all plastic, you know? And there's that loudmouth celebrity putting their name on it. It's plastic with glass, right? And you know, that whole business, our business has evolved. And now you can find really high-end jewelry, not everywhere, but there are places to get really fine quality and save the money doing it. Who knew? On TV. I know you know because you're here. But that's what drives me insane, is that those people that are spending $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 on a bracelet just like this are still getting this high quality. Diamonds are diamonds are diamonds are diamonds. And that hallmark in the back that's microscopic that nobody ever sees doesn't really mean anything, does it? I mean, to some it does. But what I think matters is quality. And the beautiful thing about having a connection like TVON is that you don't need to have millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars to actually get the best quality, because VS is VS. And SI is SI, and the other ones are the other ones. And we won't even get into that because that's not even close to what we do. But think about that. That's what I love about when you have a connection, a friend, a family in the business like we are, and we're your buds, and we can help you get something like this. You don't have to sacrifice quality, but you also can get better. That celeb or that high roller or that, whoever it is that went out and spent $300,000 on their tennis bracelet, they still aren't wearing as good a quality as you are. And you can spend the extra, $290,000 that you saved on something else, a vacation home, a boat, whatever you want, more jewelry. That's the beauty of it. Or just go, no, I'm a regular person, I got bills to pay, but I want the good bracelet. That's the beauty of what TVON does. Yes. Yes, I do. That one is going to, you know how I made the whole wheel under 10? And then I said I'll do under 7. That's the one that's going to be $69.99. Yeah, it's and let me know if you'd like to see it again. The 218 Paraiba is $69.99, and it was $12,000. And that's the one we're talking about right there. That's the 218. So that's the one they're talking about right now. And it's also got the big pear shapes on the sides. That's a 24 pointer and a 24 pointer on either side. So let's talk about our bracelet, because this is really just wild. And what I'm thinking I'm going to do right now, just given the circumstance tonight, 1605 is the number. I got to zoom in. We had a couple rings up there. Look at all those diamonds. 520 in VS diamonds. And we're not messing around, guys. Those are VS diamonds. And since I've been in and out with this camera all night, let's show you how we refocus so that there you go. Each and every diamond, spectacular. And then showing you the whole range here of what you're going to see through 7 inches of diamonds. And we can extend it for you if you'd like. It is 1605 is the number. It's a 5 carat 20. It means you're getting into that big size of individual stones. And seriously, you can go spend a couple $100,000 on SI stones. Made the same way, still in 14 karat gold. That's 1/2 of your insert closure. Here's the other half. So you can see that just slides in. Then what you see on the outsides are your 2 figure-8 safeties that keeps it locked. We're going to show it to you on the hand. And that's what just going back to my original point, there's a lot of one-of-a-kind pieces that we do that are the Cinderella fits. It's the specialty piece that may be the highfalutin designer style, that's the one-of-a-kind stone, that's a really specific taste and style that somebody out there is going to love. But then there are pieces like this that are true icons of jewelry. They're the pieces that we all would love to have. Sometimes it just becomes a pricing thing where not everybody's got hundreds of thousands of dollars, and this is that bigger size. When you see these from afar, you realize those are huge individual diamonds. We'll break it down. We'll get you the carat weight on each one, but you are getting solid gold. You're getting VS round brilliant diamonds. There is no compromise, because that's what's beautiful about the jewelry world. If you know the ins and outs of your quality of your pieces, whether they be diamonds or gold, gold purity is the same no matter if it's Tiffany or TVON, right? Tiffany, you like that, like our Tiffany? It could be our Tiffany, it could be that Tiffany & Co., or it could be TVON, right? It could be anywhere. A VS diamond is a VS diamond. 14 karat gold is 14 karat gold. Those are the basics of jewelry that gives you the opportunity to really be smart about where you're going and what you're getting. And when you get value like this is value that we live for. And this bracelet, let me just say it straight. This is going to be $26,000 as a list. We say, yeah, right. We're going to do better than $26,000. The actual lowest price tonight that I'm supposed to get tonight together with you on this Thursday is $8,999. We have 30 minutes left in the show exactly. I feel like we have all these specific one-only museum pieces that I will be happy to show you. But then there's that piece that's going to be probably appealing to a lot of people right now. Because if you don't have hundreds of thousands of people that are hanging out, we're not going to try to find the Cinderella piece right now and find the exact piece for the exact person. Unless you want to request it, we can do that. This is the piece that chances are, if you don't have one already, you probably want one. And if you want one, you're probably looking to save, because no matter what, they're expensive, right? If you get a true tennis bracelet in an ample size diamond, they're expensive. And the quality that you see in designer worlds that are still not TVON quality are a lot of money. Here's what we're going to do instead of $89.99. That's going to beat anybody's price right there. We're going to do better than that. And there's only one way to get around the $9,000 TVON Thursday night price, and that is to take it lower. And the only way to do that, since I'm tied to $89.99, is put it on the dreaded auction block. And I say that just from my perspective because the auctions have had like one bidder tonight. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to try it. We're going to see if anybody's looking for a tennis bracelet, and we could turn this Thursday night, this kind of what could have been a regular old Thursday night in August, into a moment that nobody will forget. Even if you're just sitting back watching and hanging out, we love you for doing that. Even if you're not participating, this will be memorable because 5 carats 20 in diamonds never does this. Take a look. We're going to show you what I mean. Here's what it looks like on as well. Let me show you a couple looks at it here. Take a look. From a distance, that's what it looks like from a bit more of a distance here. This is 7 inches and top heavy as well. So I'm not going to clasp it because I'm going to, take it from, the up close on the wrist to the up close to the wrist. But look at how stunning this is. We do smaller versions. We have a 3 carat 16. I've had a 2 carat. I've had a 369. I've had a 4 carat 20. This is the 520. $89.99 go into the wayside here tonight. Who would like it? We can change the gold like we do everything else. That's a lot of labor on our part, but we're happy to do it because we shouldn't just lock you into one gold color. What if you're a yellow gold devotee? What if you want the outside the box, can't find it anywhere else, rose gold? That's why we're offering that. It's not $89.99. Like I said, I got to put this on the auction block because guess what? If I could get $89.99 and sell that in 60 seconds tonight, great. But I don't think that's in the cards. So here's what we'll do instead. I'm going to start an auction on this one, and we're just going to hope to get a lot of people because I'm not starting at 8 or 7 or 6 or even 5,500. And these are the big stones. I'm going to count them up for you so we can get you the carat weight because that is impressive. And those are things you should know when you're investing into even a bracelet that's going to cost you pennies on the dollar of what it should. White, yellow, or rose, 7 inches in length. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Easy clasp. It's that insert closure, but 2 safety catches there to lock it because you don't want that going anywhere. $5,500 we do not have. Here's what we'll do. This is a bracelet. Chances are somebody we know, somebody you know, somebody sitting out there tonight has wanted the dream bracelet. I know you could get little specks of diamonds from the mall and pay $99.99. Those are those promotional deals you see in the circulars and they get you in the store. And then you look at it and you can't even see the diamonds. There are bracelets out there of all different qualities and all different sizes and all different price ranges. But we are looking at a piece that's over $26,000 our price. So if we're at $55, that's grand. If we're at $5,000, that's under $1,000 a carat, that's automatic. But instead of $5,000 to open, and I'm going to just count the stones quickly for you as well, and I'll do that when it's on the wrist here because that'll be a little easier than when it's coiled. It is not going to be $5,000 to open. Listen, 2.5 hours in, I know where we got to go. I know where we got to go to get everybody in, or just one. I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but it's not going to be $5,000 to open. These are diamonds, like every other diamond out there that you can classify and compare with anybody else's diamonds. And please make sure you know, because quality matters when it comes to diamonds. And we're showing you huge stones in VS quality. I'm not going to start at 5. I have no open. Let's get an open. I'm not going to start at 49 or 48 or 47 or 46. We are so far below $1,000 a carat, and this is not 100 diamonds. It's not 500 diamonds. It's only a couple dozen diamonds here making up this exquisite bracelet. White, beautiful brilliance, amazing VS quality to the point where they're not only eye clean, but if you take your jeweler's loupe to those stones, each and every one of them, you're going to be really, really hard pressed to find an inclusion. And we have no open at 46. Let me count the stones really quickly. That's going to just allow me to give you a measurement here. And excuse me, I'm just going to take a moment and do this really quickly for you. Unless you guys have it, but I'm counting 34 stones. So as we take another look close up here, I'm going to go ahead and calculate that. Is that right? Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, I know, yay, I can count, right, Jess? That's what we learned in kindergarten, right? So yay for kindergarten. We were talking about that a little earlier, but this is what we're gonna do. 520, 34 stones. Every stone in that bracelet is over 15 points a piece. No open at 46. Okay, $4,500, 60 seconds sounds like a plan. But let's take it a step further. Like I said, we can make this night really memorable. Really memorable. $4,000 to start. We're going to try it. In a world where we could take those diamonds and take them out and have a gold bracelet value you've not seen before. What you doing on a Thursday night? Because what I'm doing is showing up to give you incredible values on jewelry that is a step up from the hundreds of thousands of dollar pieces that you see out there in retail. And it's a great era we live in where you can go online and look those prices up. I'm not blowing smoke. You can go online. You can look at your favorite jewelry stores. What they won't give you necessarily is quality without calling the New York headquarters, the 212 number and the fine print at the bottom. But they will have, I can tell you because I've worked with these designers, know folks that really run those companies. This is not material that they do. They can't offer VS diamonds at a $300,000 price. We're giving you a $4,000 open. And we're going to see if we have an open in 60 seconds. Take a look. Gifting. I mean, it'd be a big gift. Yeah, I'm not saying, oh, my neighbor who takes care of my cat when I go on vacation. Not that kind of gift probably. But if that big anniversary is, and I don't have a cat, so I don't know where that came from. But I imagine that would be, all right? We're not talking about that. We're talking about maybe it's that big anniversary coming up. Maybe there's a big birthday you're going to celebrate, right? 4,000 to open and we have no open. First caller, let me know if you want to start it, guys. 40 seconds left. We can show you, what else do we have to recap? The Paraiba, the big Tanzanites are here. Take advantage of this bracelet. I mean, I don't know. I like quality, and given when, I'm willing to spend more for quality, I think a lot of us will and can and want to, but when you don't have to, when you get a price that, what do you normally get for $4,000 in a tennis bracelet world? The chips, right? Those really mucky I1, I2, I3 quality diamond chips that are in some plated metal or in sterling silver. This is, and again, no offense to sterling silver, it's great, but solid gold, 520 in diamonds, and I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. There are certain values that just really stand out, and I felt like here's a piece that we'd all love to own, and we're making it more possible than ever before. Right there tonight. Let me know if there's anything else we can show you tonight. We'll be happy to do so. We've got 20 minutes left in the show. So it's last call if you have any questions for us on anything or want to see something again, or you want to take a gander at this bracelet for $4,000 to open. And guess what? We don't have the open yet. So give it a little bit of consideration. Look at the way it's finished even on the back. I love that you can see how each one is set. This is the thing too. I wish I got to bring a bracelet in because we do things a little differently. Most of the time it's what I call a wiry basket, right? It's like a little, think of like dental floss, where it's like that little, we have all seen that, right? Where it's that little gold basket that's not even solid or hefty. Look at how this is done. Because again, these are little details that are probably not sexy, because what's sexy are the diamonds, right? But look at how thick each housing for the diamond is. Look at how that's finished on the back so that there's no pinching or scratching or scraping. Look at how fluid this is. Look at how fluid, not a stiff bracelet. I mean, so many details of designer pieces are in the way they're made, in the luxury that's going to match not just the way it's manufactured, but matching the quality of the stones, which are what's really the wow factor. Who's got her open at $4,000? I can't believe this is happening. And William, how's he doing? Is he ready for a historic night? I think listen, see, it doesn't sit on its own in a straight line very well. So that's why I coil it, A, to show you more diamonds and show you the matching, but B, so you can see the diamonds straight up, straight in, straight through, right? We have the open. So now we're in an interesting spot here, because now it gets a home one way or the other. I've had historically a night where we've seen nothing but one bidder auctions all night long. I mean, wait, there was one that had two bidders, so I stand corrected, but that's not a lot, right? When you broadcast to, I don't know, a few million homes, right? Do we have William in the lead at 4,000? For sure. Okay, so 4,000 we have. Does he have any questions for me? Is it just simply as, why is this so cheap? Why did I just do a Google search and I found that diamond tennis bracelets at 5 carats 20 that don't list the quality, don't say they're VS, they don't have a lot of gold, they're in that tinny, open, like open pedestal basket where there's just a little wiry, like the double wire basket that's under diamonds usually, and that's sufficient, but we don't do it that way. We're adding lavish amounts of gold in your gold color choice at this incredible value. We have $4,000. This will sell. And I have two choices here. We have 18 minutes left in the broadcast. They take us off the air in 18 minutes. I'll tell you what, the Diamond Council is going to be after me, and De Beers is going to be taking me off the air for doing this with diamonds. Diamonds are that, let's remind everybody, white diamonds are regulated. There's a wholesale, what's called a Rappaport sheet, that if you're wondering, why do I never see really a sale on diamonds? That's why. You've got to be willing to forego quality if you want to spend less. This is the exception to the rule. And I've got an $89.99 TVON Thursday night, should be tonight, right now, price tag. And I'm up here putting it up for auction, and I have one bidder, which is almost, it would have been almost a little bit better if we just moved on. Because now, if we're in a position where we sell this with one bidder at $4,000, think of the money lost. And I don't need to really get into it and embarrass ourselves here, or myself. Shame on me. I'm the only one up here doing this, right? Nobody else has any responsibility over this open than me. But I got to tell you, I'm ruining the diamond market. Do you want to be a part of it? Because nobody needs to know that you didn't spend $300,000 on this bracelet. Nobody needs to know that you didn't spend $9,000 on the bracelet. So this is between us, the two of us here tonight, William, myself, and maybe somebody else who's out there that wants to give this a shot, because we're asking for $4,100 on a savings here where I'm telling you right now, and you know this if you've been just admiring gold out there, gold by itself is not this price right now. VS diamonds by the per carat are nowhere near. Like if you had 1 carat of VS diamonds, they would be $4,000, more like $12,000. That's the rule. I've been using that metric for 20 years. $12,000 a carat. I could give hours and hours and hours of dissertation on why this is a value, but we don't have that time. We have 16 minutes left in the show, and I got one bidder yet again. This is where, I mean, my goodness, third auction tonight, they've all been like this. We're going to give it 2 minutes here, but before we do, I don't even know where to begin. There are so many different aspects of value. I'm spinning. There are too many values to really even put into perspective at this level. We're at $4,000, and I know that we all want a great tennis bracelet. And talk about wearability. We say this with our diamonds by the yard. We said it earlier with the initial necklaces we had. They're custom made. These are the timeless pieces that you live in. These are the pieces you don't need to save this. If you own this piece tonight, and despite the value and despite the whole thing, I got to tell you, if you're lucky enough to own this, wear it every day. Wear it every single day. I know it's a big carat weight. I know it's a lot of wow. I know it's an impressive look. Stay right there. I'm going to show it to you from a distance away. But you should wear this every single day. Every day. Put it on. Don't take it off, right? I mean, look at that style from a distance here. And we may be verifying, I got to tell you, we should have, I mean, listen, if this were a normal night and we had a lot of audience, we'd have probably 25, 30 people on the phone lines. We have 2 people, one in the lead and one thinking about it. And I'm about to give this 2 minutes because I don't think that we need to spend the last 15 minutes on the show on this one item. I think the writing's on the wall here. But this is a value, and that's a lot of diamonds, and they don't stop. That's the tennis bracelet styling. A true tennis bracelet, they go all the way around. If you want an 8-inch, don't let that keep you out of this. 10% more of your auction-winning bid, and we'll make it an 8-inch for you, and that's only to cover the labor. So don't sit back and go, it's not my size. We'll make it your size. We have enough diamonds set aside to extend it for you another inch. It'd be 20% more if you want it up to 9 inches in length. We can do that. And we're changing the gold. If you want it something other than white, I recommend the white just because we're showing off the white diamonds. But hey, if you want yellow or rose, we'll do it. We'll do it. This is our last call though, and some opportunities after, when you do this every day for a long, long, long time, there are values that you remember. That's why I said, I think this is a historic night for everybody that's watching, whether you're bidding or not, whether you have this bracelet at your home in the next few days or not. This is a moment to remember because Lauren Blair, TVON, together as a group, collectively in this auction, we are truly, this would be what you consider ruining the diamond market. Diamonds, I don't care who you know or what you do. I mean, there is no way to get those diamonds. VS quality, remember, over 15 points each and every one. And there's no way to do that for $4,000. So the value is there. Think about holidays. I know it's a few months off, but think there's going to be a value like that on a bracelet. bracelet like this coming up in the next 2 months? I doubt it. So here is your chance. 2 minutes clock, we're going to do that. We got the phone numbers, all you need to do to dial. You got to dial in 2 minutes, then we close the auction and we see who our top bidder is, and it's only $100 increments as well. This is crazy. Diamonds, I've been quoting $12,000 a carat on little accent VS diamonds for 20 years. I'm doing the math here going, shoot, that should be like $60,000, $70,000 by that metric. We had it for 26, we had it for 9, now it's at 4. Let's take our last look at it. Final 2 minutes. Good luck. This is not really about luck. The luck is already here. The fact you're here right now, that's all the luck you need. You've got, the timing is down. You're here witnessing this now with us together. That's all you need. We have our final 2 minutes. You know, sometimes I say this is a roll call item. We're going to find out who's with us by putting up a certain item. This is as good as a roll call item as there ever is and ever was. 4,090 seconds left. We're verifying. We've got to make sure 100%. Again, that's why we verify, so we know who's in, who's out, what they're thinking, where they want to go. But power bids would be appreciated right now, but not necessary. It is only teeny tiny microscopic $100 increments when you're saving. You are saving right now $5,000. That is more savings than you're spending. That's a good shopping rule, that if you have a chance to save more than you spend, that's a good scenario. That's a real, that means it's over 50% off, and in this case, a lot more. So it's just a moment, you know. These are, let me show it on the wrist again, 5 carats 20 total. I counted 34 stones. Hopefully that's correct. If that is correct, that they're 15 plus pointers a piece. They're VS. They're in any gold you want. It's in the 7-inch, which is considered an average size, which is what most gals wear, but we can make it bigger, which we only charge 10%, which is only the labor. I'll give you free gold and free diamonds. That's only to cover the labor of customizing it from where it is now to exactly what you need. Here it is on the wrist one more time. Insert closure, no less. I mean, it's like the easiest thing. You just kind of, what I usually do with these insert closures is kind of when you're putting it on, you do like this, and then you kind of hold it against your body and then just pop it in and slide it together. And then it's really easy to do the 2 figure eights, because you want to do that, make sure it's not going anywhere. You've got like a $300,000 bracelet here that, you know, whether you spend $300,000 or $4,000 today. Either way, you want to make sure you're keeping your bracelet secure, and that's what that closure allows you to do. The insert closure is secure on its own, but then you get 2, it's almost like 2 padlocks, right? 2 different security features that are locking that into place. We are looking for, oh gosh, is that clock gone already? Oh no, oh no. Can I put a 10-minute clock? We'll take us to the end. Take it to the end. Can we do that, or is that not fair? Do you have any questions? Jess, did you have a question? Listen, you know, I'm exasperated. I'm exasperated. I do this all the time. I have good lungs and good vocal cords, and I'm like, I'm out of breath. I'm out of breath. And that's all just that's the circumstance. That's the value. That's the auction. That's the, oh my goodness, the terrible, terrible spot I'm in. Not the brightest of ideas here at the end of the night, but hey, 4,000. Do we have 41? So, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Please verify 100%, because we're not going to have time to redo the auction if anything like shall fall through. 41, yes or no? Officially, you got it? Sold. Congratulations, that is gone. Enjoy it. Okay, we all just witnessed history. We all witnessed history just now. Thank you so much, and enjoy it, and congratulations. Okay, so let's give you a look at a really crazy Russian demantoid. I want to warn you, this is in rose now. I agree, I would prefer it in the yellow or the white, but let's just look at the stone here, okay? Let's just kind of barrel down, look at that stone, look at that demantoid, and what an amazing, ooh, it's an amazing quality there. That is a special, special quality right there. Okay, so this is, let me catch my breath, 3648, one only on this Russian demantoid yet again. Let the one onlys continue here, but this is a 78 point. So has the millimeter size and really the diameter of a 1 carat, but take a look and you can really get a sense of rose gold, sure, if you want to, or the 72 point diamond mounting can be changed to white or yellow. So an option there, but yep, 72 points is the diamond weight. We'll blow it out right now. I gotta, we know Russian amantoids are special. They are special. How about we do this? Yay! We're gonna do this. I mean, I look at this way. Anything goes, anything's been going. So let's make this super easy from our $38.88 price tag today. And that is a punch of color. That is super neon, super wow. It's gonna have the horsetail occlusion. You can almost, you can kind of make it out there at like 12 o'clock on the stone, but yeah, it'll become really apparent when you look through a jeweler's loupe. And let's blow it out. We'll make it $1,999 on a Russian amantoid. We have 7.5 minutes left. If there's anything I can show you again, maybe that Paraíba, the big 2 carat 18 that we have here for you, we can share that with you if you'd like. Whatever else we can share with you tonight before we go, holla at me so we can, if there's something you're thinking about, it might still be here and we want to get you that value. Before we go, we're back tomorrow night to do it again, but we got a whole other lineup. And have you ever been to Club TVON? Because it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. So that's what's happening tomorrow. Club TVON, basically, it's our Friday night show, but it's also, a lot of people kind of join us online as opposed to TV. So we invite you to be a part of the party tomorrow night. Hope you'll show up for that. And RSVP, yes, because you can go to the club without even leaving the comfort of home. Don't even put on makeup. That would be my dream, though, when I can start. Yeah, it's not going to happen, but like when I could do shows without hair and makeup, oh, that would be the dream right there. So, yeah, $19.99. All right, so let's show you one thing here real quick. You know what's fabulous? We have this really special, we showed the Molly Garnet. We got the white diamond. Let me show you the white diamond. Otherwise, we have those two. Yes? I can't hear a word you're saying. What? Oh, I did. Congratulations. Oh, did he miss it? Oh, my gosh. Hi, William. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much. I got to say, what? I'm confused. Are you serious? That's kind of cool. What? Oh my, yeah. Oh, well, listen, I'll be excited. I'll live through the excitement until tomorrow when I don't know what's going to happen, right? Like tomorrow, yeah. I think Peanut will be hosting tomorrow pretty much. Yeah, my understudy. $19.99 the Russian amantoid. I know people are like all over America are like, yay! Peanut hosting, yay! Just a reminder, we still have this beautiful blue sapphire. Let me just show you what we have. We have a beautiful blue sapphire. This one you might have missed because if you're here now, maybe you missed the first couple minutes. This was up early, and that is 928. That's the one. Now, anyone can holler at me if this is already gone and I just don't know it. But this is the 148 super royal blue, but clean and glowing and bright and superstar. That's $19.99. So that is one I was a little shocked that made it. Now I get it. Now I get it. Now having been through 3 hours, I get it. But that is something you might have missed. So I really want to bring that value in the bridge with the Carat 05. So hugely important ring there. Incredible value. $19.99. That is the ideal. If you spend, like we were talking about people with unlimited funds to spend on jewelry, because a lot of people are buying fine jewelry, they sometimes have unlimited funds, right? If they're going into designer retail and things like that, because that's kind of what you need usually. If you are looking and money is no object, that's the sapphire color you're going to end up with. You might get a 5 carat, you might get a 4 carat, but this is the color that is, in a word, ideal. So if funds were unlimited, if budget was really of no consequence, this is the color and the clarity and the origin that you are going to be investing into. And yet, we've got one set up in this beautiful bridge for $1,999. That's the one I feel like. And now, wait a minute, would this be right? September is now next month, like a few weeks away. And so we can start talking about, oh, sapphire birthstone, right? September is sapphire month. So this would be like for all those birthdays coming up next month, there's your birthstone in like the high power, highfalutin quality. That should be gone at $19.99 because that is where, look at the color. I mean, it's right there. You can see so far. I mean, talk about clarity. You're seeing the diamonds run underneath it. Absolutely stunning. Let me show it on the hand for you. The demantoid is here. We'll give you a look at that Paraíba before we go. You're all invited to join us at Club TVON tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Pacific time, 9 Central, and 10 p.m. Eastern. But look at that sapphire. Still glowing, still clean, still saturated royal blue, but in the bridge showing off that really rare clarity. That's it, guys. $19.99, any gold you want. So we'll size it for you. There's only one there, so that has got to go. And that is a really special buy. We just don't even see a lot of blue sapphires, right? And so many people like the lighter, but this is that really special saturation and clarity in that ideal color that just whether you like it or not, that is the high value material. That is the most per carat. That is what you see right there, and we got it for $19.99 only. So just a reminder on that one. I would really recommend that too. If you have any questions about anything you've seen, we're here to answer those in the next few minutes. We would love to help you out. And again, if there's anything you're thinking about, don't wait on it because that may be gone here after the show. That's when a lot of pieces are finalized. So we want to make sure that we help you out within these last 2 minutes. If there's any questions you have, we have an incredible lineup tomorrow. We're kicking off the weekend together already. It's Friday. Again, Tony, can you believe it? And we're going to be kicking off the weekend together. We look forward to joining you. If you don't get us on your television tomorrow, because a lot of you do not, if you're watching us on TV tonight, you might not get us on TV tomorrow. If you do, same time, same place, meaning channel. If you don't, we're still here, and we don't want you to miss a single moment of our Friday night party, so you can join us online at tvon.com. on your phone, on your computer, on your tablet, anywhere you have a Wi-Fi connection, or you can go to our Facebook page, and we're live streaming there as well. So that's free. It's in HD. It's a great way to watch, not to mention you can interact with fellow shoppers. So we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I'll see you then. We have a great lineup for the entire weekend, really Friday and then Saturday morning and Sunday morning. So hope you can join us throughout the weekend here in August. We've got our final minute left. That has got to go, and this one is still here at this very moment. So I just want to take a look at it and just gaze at that for another 50 seconds or so, or until that's gone. Any questions you have on anything you've seen, let us know. We'll help you out with those questions and get you all hooked up with the finest jewelry. Thank you again for shopping with us. Thanks for just hanging out with us as well. We love that you guys are just joining us, and it means a lot that you've invited us into your homes tonight. So please again, and join us tomorrow. We've got an incredible Friday for you. We call it Club TVON. Hope you can join us, and we'll see you then, 7 o'clock Pacific time. Don't miss it. And in the meantime, you can call us at that phone number. Jot that down so you know how to reach us before we go. And we thank you and appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much to our new registers and our shoppers tonight and all of our viewers tonight. Thank you from all of us at TVON. We appreciate you guys so much. And I'm Lauren Blair. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we'll have another party for you, and we'll bring the values that come in your way. So have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.